Yo, I am the Sandman, and you're listening to Jobber Radio Podcast. Solutions for life, motherfuckers.
It's Jobber Radio. It's Jobber Radio. It's Jobber Radio. Oh, wrestling podcast featuring Matt Salion, Bomber Rap, Scott and Lee, and the one and only Peanut. It's Jobber Radio. Jobber Radio. It's Jobber Radio. It's Jobber Radio. It's Jobber Radio. Bitches.
Push that fucker out the Titantron and finally end his miserable life. SOS, I hear you jobbing.
Shane McMahon. I could not care less.
Someone strangle that fucker.
They can't mess this up, right?
This one, no.
All right, guys, before we get to the show real quick, I want to bring up something that is, I hope it's exciting. It's exciting for us. I hope you guys are going to get really excited about it. We are actually starting a Jobber Radio, thank you, Peanut, for making sound, a Jobber Radio Patreon page. It has finally started, and it has started right now. By the time you're listening to this, go to patreon.com/jobberradio. We didn't really practice this. Does anybody want to say anything about Patreon before?
No. $10 we'll spit in your face. $100 we'll say some stupid shit about, like we'll literally talk about how shit you are.
Oh.
$1 million I will suck your dick.
Okay, well, there we go. Okay. No soliciting, none of that. Okay, so, but for real, patreon.com/jobberradio. We're just getting started, so we will obviously be tweaking the goals, the tiers. We'll be doing that as we go. Peanut, I want you to finish this little plug real quick. Last words of wisdom. What do you got to say about Patreon?
Even though sometimes we don't come across that we care, sometimes it doesn't seem like we care about each other.
Yeah.
Let it go. Let it go.
Sorry. Keep going, Peanut. You were trying to be real. I like it.
It's good. Let it happen. Let it happen.
Yep.
I can't go back to it, but I'll try. Okay. 5, 4.
God, you guys! For Christ's sake.
We're real professionals. Give us money.
Yeah. Our banner even says it seems like we know what we're doing.
Give us $2 a month, and someone needs an ACL tear.
Don't read the stuff. Don't read the stuff, Peanut. Make them go check it out. Oh, God. Anyway, yeah, basically what Peanut said, we are here to get $1 million from you so Rab can give you pleasure. All right, that's it.
And
I think
like really nice. Like I'll be really tender with.
Okay.
My cut of the Patreon earnings that we get every month when you guys start giving us tons of money, are going to go to an anatomically correct sex doll that looks like Asuka.
That is, that's money well spent.
That goes a long way because it's Canadian funds for Lee and I, so that exchange rate really helps us out.
Yes, it does.
Wow. All right.
Think about the Canadians.
There it is. Well, that is our very professional plug. We didn't plan this out, obviously, but go check it out for real.
But that's what you're going to pay for. That's the content you want.
Yes, it is. I will say Patreon last time. Patreon.com/jobberradio. Very simple. Guys, check it out. And thank you for anybody that does want to help support the channel and podcast. Thank you.
That too. Yes. Thank you.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Jobber Radio. It is time. Wrestlemania finally here. I know everybody is super excited, especially Lee, who decided he is not going to watch it. First of all, here we go. I am Jake, and that is the sound of Peanut. Peanut is here. Peanut, how are you doing today?
Didn't know I made a sound. I wasn't breathing, but I'm doing good. I'm having a great time.
It sounded like you were eating a peanut.
I have fizzy water.
Oh, maybe that's what it was. But anyway, yes, we got Peanut here. I'm Jake, aka Bomber. I didn't throw the bomber part out there earlier. We got Scott crying in the background. Scott, how are you doing?
I didn't know I made a sound. I wasn't breathing.
Oh my God.
I'm great. This is fantastic already. Oh, that's the line of the night. We could talk for WrestleMania for 3 hours and it won't matter after that. That was so good.
Well, there you go. We have the guy who has decided to boycott and protest WrestleMania. Lee, have you changed your mind?
I think it sounded a lot more serious than it is. I'm just not watching the fucking show. It's not like I'm boycotting or protesting it.
Okay, well, I guess it's not that dramatic.
I'm doing really good because all I'm fucking watching this weekend is NXT, fucking ROH, and MLW. So I'm going to watch some actual wrestling and not that weird freak show that's going on.
Interesting, which we are basically circling our whole show around today. But also Rab is here. Rab, are you watching WrestleMania this weekend?
First off, 2 episodes in a row for me. What?
No, it wasn't.
No, I missed last week.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did.
Secondly, I want to wish a happy birthday to Scott.
Happy birthday, Scott.
There it is.
I don't know the punchline.
And I'll do it. Hey, Lee, happy birthday.
Yes, it is actually Lee's birthday. Rab, wasn't yours like 2 weeks ago?
Or mine was last week.
Mine
was last week. Look at mine was last Thursday. While Lee is very dedicated to the podcast, I am much less so. So I was not here on my birthday.
That was, didn't need to be said. I think we were all aware
y'all were recording during my podcast, and instead I was having a nice day.
Oh, I'm sure it had plenty of blood and ketchup involved. But anyway, let's get into why we're here.
Oh, and yes, I'm going to watch WrestleMania, of course. What the fucking moron would it?
Okay, we are getting started. We're getting started.
Happy birthday, you moron.
Yes, happy birthday.
Good start. Wow.
You fuckwad. All right, guys. So we have now, today, as of today, we are recording this on a Thursday. They just announced a new match for WrestleMania, which we kind of thought was going to happen. The tag team title match for the Raw tag team titles. The Revival are going to be facing Ryder and Hawkins now. I'm pretty sure that'll be pre-show. I didn't see if they said that yet.
100% guaranteed that's pre-show.
Yeah.
They have said that the Battle Royals and the Cruiserweight title are pre-show. Then again, this match didn't exist yet.
Yeah.
So it's a 2-hour pre-show, by the way.
That's true.
It might be pre-show. This might be in the parking lot.
It might be happening right now.
Yeah, it's going to be a pre-tape.
They're going to entertain the fans during those ticket lines.
Yeah, so I guess what we're going to do, I'm trying to think of the most efficient way to do this with all these matches. We are going to go through the matches. We are going to give our predictions on what we think is going to happen and who's going to win. But I think let's start out with, we'll go down the line, and I want everybody to say, we always do thumbs up, thumbs down after the pay-per-views. Let me know going into the show. I'm talking build up. How hype are you? Well, obviously Lee's thumbs down. We can skip that if you want. Are you ready to watch the show and all of that? I guess, Scott, do you want to start it off? Thumbs up or thumbs down going into WrestleMania 35?
It's a bit of a loaded question in a weird way. Like, thumbs up because overall it looks like a good card. There's enough matches on there that I'm interested in. It's when you got 16 of them, it's like, yeah, at least half of those sound interesting, and most of them actually do for me. The build could be better, and we're in that era now when they literally are adding matches to WrestleMania on the Thursday prior when they don't actually have anything that they're broadcasting anymore. Like they couldn't even put the Raw tag titles on the card on Raw. It's silly, but that's how they do it. So whatever. Overall, yeah, no, I think it's gonna be good.
Okay.
It seems weird. Like, it seems like a stronger card than they've had in a while, but it's not been built up to be a can't miss show for me. And like the other ones have been. Like, oh, it's WrestleMania. It's still gonna be good. The card looks whatever, but at least it's WrestleMania. This is almost the reverse. Like, oh yeah, this is WrestleMania. God. You know what I mean? So.
Yeah, no, I gotcha. All right, just to be, we're going to be technical here. Lee, thumbs up, thumbs down. What do you got?
Down. I don't, honestly, there's hardly anything on that show I care about, and not enough for me to show live.
Not so. Will you go back and watch the main event at least, the 3-way?
I'd probably actually be more interested in watching the Daniel Bryan Kofi Kingston match more than anything else.
Okay.
I was gonna say on that bummer, if people are like, oh man, this was can't miss, you'd probably go and check it out, like AJ and Orton or something. If something turns out awesome, within reason, you check it out, I presume.
Gotcha. So, Rab, thumbs up, thumbs down here.
Easy thumbs up for me. I think this is the best built WrestleMania in years. There's a lot of mess in the middle. I agree with that. I mean, I think there's no way to saying like there isn't a lot of mess in the middle. But there's a lot of good matches in the middle that I think they've built well. I think they built AJ Orton well. I think they built the Daniel Bryan Kofi Kingston well. I think there was a stumble in the middle, but the last couple weeks of the women's match they've built well. I think they even built Lesnar Rollins well. I think they built Triple H Batista well. And then there's other good matches in there. So I'm all in. I think this is the best built WrestleMania they've had in years.
All right. Well, unexpected. Didn't think I was going to hear that at all tonight. But hey, opinions.
I'm not a negative Nancy like the rest.
An opinion's an opinion. I respect it. So
and finally they have a WrestleMania that's not built around Roman Reigns.
That is true.
That's a very good point.
And you got to admit,
no,
though,
seriously,
if
I agree. Yeah.
If it wasn't for cancer, though, I feel like this also would have been.
This would have been. He would have tied Hogan with 5 Manias in a row, and that's the record.
So
main events, that is, yeah.
No, I'm not going to say that. All right, let's go to Peanut. Peanut, as the person who I assume, you correct me if I'm wrong, I assume has seen the least amount building up to this WrestleMania. Do you have a thumbs up, thumbs down? Are you excited at all?
I have not an easy thumbs up, but I have a thumbs up.
Okay.
Because I'm excited to see the show. I know I'm going to be bored during a lot of it, not because it's bad, because it's long, and after a while it becomes a lot of the same. I think from what I've seen briefly on the YouTubes that the past couple weeks it's been turned around, and like Rad was saying, focus-wise, I don't know if it's necessarily been good, but it's been better. So I'd say thumbs up.
All right. I will say that the go-home show for Raw ended horribly. I don't remember a Raw ending so bad leading into WrestleMania. It was the main event was Baron Corbin versus who the fuck was it?
Mysterio,
yeah.
But if you pretend
exactly
that it ended, if you just turned it off after the women's brawl,
that was hilarious.
Like I did, it was great.
Like, I don't... So of all the things to main event, I get it. Kurt Angle gets one last main event spot. That's kind of what they were probably going for.
I don't get that.
But that's the worst one to go with.
That would be the worst, yeah.
Of all the things, it should have ended with the screaming women at the police cars. My God, I can't wait to tune in. Why would you not end it with that?
Yeah, that's how they would have ended it 5 years ago.
Yeah.
But they have done this thing for the past year where they realize people are turning it off, so they don't actual last 10, 15 minutes, and they always run out of time, so they wanted to give time for that.
It's amazing.
So I get why they did that, yes.
It's amazing, though, as the show was going, and I was seeing the results, I'm like, well, wait, so what's the main event going to be? Like, that happened, all these different things. Like, well, what's left? Oh, wait, Angle and Corbin? No.
Yeah, it was weird.
It's a lot easier to cut 5 minutes from that than 5 minutes.
Yeah. And apparently Mysterio legit hurt his ankle in that and couldn't wrestle on SmackDown.
Yeah, and I instantly saw everybody mad at Corbin. I was like, I didn't see what happened. I don't know what it was, but I'm like, God damn, it could have been 100% Mysterio's fault, and people are still going to shit on Corbin because he's that good. He's that good of a heel. That's why.
Yeah, Mysterio's actually doing this. Yeah. No, but Mysterio,
you are a fucking idiot.
It's because that good heat.
No, they would shit on Corbin because they don't like him. Obviously, it's unfair, but.
No, but think of it this way. Mysterio is actually more of a veteran than Angle is and has been doing it longer than he has.
Oh, yeah.
But is still going, and Angle's broken down. So it's like, no, he's old and doing it for a long time. It's going to fucking happen. Whatever.
Angle's doing other type of wrestling. No.
Yeah, no, true. But still, Mysterio isn't exactly like a young guy. So like, oh, his ankle got messed up. Yeah, it's going to happen.
Happens. A guy died in the ring with Rey Mysterio a year or so ago.
Yep.
Yeah.
I mean, and it wasn't his fault. It just happened. Sometimes it happens.
So
Rey Mysterio's son, though, is not his, right? That's confirmed.
What?
No, it's Eddie's.
Yeah, it was Eddie's. Yeah.
If it wasn't confirmed before, after seeing him, clearly, that was not a work.
I'm your pappy.
4 feet taller than him. As for me, I will I'm giving it a thumbs up. I looked at when I was updating the JRPL card from last year, because what I do. I went to last year's WrestleMania, like the prediction page, and I loaded up and I copied it and I changed stuff over. And I was looking at the matches from last year and I was like, oh my God, this year's WrestleMania is going to be way better. I mean, if it's not, I will be shocked. But last year, it was so bad. There were so many matches that I was on there like, I didn't even remember that. That was terrible. Didn't remember that. So, I mean, the build-up, yes, hasn't been huge, but when you compare this year's to last year's, oh my God, to me, no contest at all. This is going to blow last year's WrestleMania out of the water. I know we've been hating on, the build-ups over the past couple weeks, but still, it's going to be better than last year. So that's a win either way.
I would say on paper, it definitely looks like it would have to be, right?
I hope so.
Also, I will say y'all have been hating on the build-ups. I think that around the bad parts of the build-up, there's actually good parts of build-up, and I know that's not exactly me singing from the mountaintop how great everything is. It's definitely a measured. It could be worse, but there's a lot of good stuff in there.
Yeah, and I do need to kind of scale back on some of the stuff where it was like, oh, it's all bad, it's all bad. No, it's not all bad. I kind of overgeneralized it.
We need Zion in here to balance this out.
Yeah, well, no, a lot of it, though, is like the overall build-up isn't working. Like, the moments are good, but it's like, why are we doing this for this period? Why don't we just, like... Mm-hmm.
That's always that it's like the focus of what they're focusing on hasn't been 100%. Besides them trying to overproduce the triple threat main event, but we've talked about that, and we will talk about it again.
And Raw sums that up
so much.
Raw sums that up. Look, 3 women that hate each other. Oh, that was hard. Like, I know you don't want to do that brawl every time, but that's why you lead up to that and have moments and pull aparts and things, and you can get there without the convoluted back and forth. It was weird.
Did they confirm that it's a unification title match?
It's not unification. It's for both.
No, somebody said that
it's just for both.
On SmackDown, Becky came out and gave like a little. She like jumped on the commentator's table, gave a little speech and stuff. And somebody said, I didn't catch it myself, but somebody said that she actually used the word unification. But I don't know if that was a slip up or.
I didn't see the clip. I can't say that.
I could see it.
Stephanie did not say unification though. Stephanie said it's winner take all. It's for both.
Yeah,
she's going to come out first. She's going to introduce them. Because of the women's revolution that I drew up on paper, and I can't believe the women are main eventing a WrestleMania. My dad loves this. Me. Yeah, it's gonna happen. She's gonna be sitting ringside.
She probably will. That'll be right. No, I would not be surprised if she came out afterwards and held up the winner's hand and then got beat up. I think that's probably that. I would not be surprised if that happened.
They're not gonna get beat up.
No. Stephanie could if she comes out afterwards, but
yeah, she'll be the McMahon to the Becky Stone Cold.
Nope.
I agree. It's not happening though. Nope. If it will, it's on Raw.
It
won't happen on Mania. She has to look victorious with the double champ.
Yeah.
Like, doesn't she have kids? Can't she just stay home and be a mother? Like, I know that's not really sexist and all, but I just don't want her.
So sexist.
I don't want her on TV anymore. Like, Stephanie should just go to fuck away. The McMahon should go to fuck away. Really should. Like Triple H should just be like, this isn't the character talking. This is me. Steph, get back in the kitchen.
Beautiful. So let's
work on that card then, Bomber. Let's go.
Let's work at this card. We're gonna start from the pre-show. We're gonna start on the bottom, folks. Let's do the Cruiserweight. Did I say that right? Cruiserweight Championship match. We got Buddy Murphy versus Tony Nese. Again, I don't know how many of you are familiar with these guys, but do we have some predictions? Peanut, I want to hear from you. What is your expertise on this match and who's going to win?
Murphy.
Did you just...
Why take the title off of him? He's killing it.
They've been building up Tony Nese quite a bit. These guys were best friends coming into this. I mean, apparently the story is Tony Nese brought Buddy Murphy in. So you don't think that he's going to drop the title to the guy that brought him in?
I think so.
Okay. All right. So we got a Buddy Murphy. Scott, what about you? You thinking Buddy Murphy?
That's my opinion, and there's no changing me on that.
Okay.
We're not going to change you. Don't worry. No one ever could. No, I think Murphy probably. It's one of those 50-50 ones because it makes sense for Nese to win it, but Murphy's been setting him up and knocking him down. There's no reason to change that. Mm-hmm. I don't see an immediate challenger. Murphy or Nese makes sense, but we're in a weird point too where they could have things change up, and on 205 Tuesday night after all this, there's someone like, oh God, he's the challenger. Like
Gargano's going to debut.
Well, here, oh man,
Very well good.
That would suck if he went to 205. But here's the thing that I'm thinking with this. Sorry, did you pick Murphy?
Yeah, I'm picking Murphy, but just barely.
Yeah,
I wouldn't be surprised if it was Nice. That's one of those.
Here's what I'm thinking with this match. Murphy has beat everybody. Nice is like one of the last guys. He's really ran through the entire 205 Live roster. So if he beats Nice here, who is left? There's, like you just said, there's no number one contender.
They can bring someone out on 205. Exactly. They can bring people out. Like Gulak can come out.
Whatever.
Trevor Lee could show up.
Signing.
Yeah, like they got guys they just brought in. They can bring in Trevor Lee right now or something.
Okay.
So, yeah.
All right.
It's that time of year when it's like, oh God, he's on NXT and whatever.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Start a hot feud between Buddy Murphy and the new hot thing coming in, then just some other scrub on the fucking roster that's been beaten by Buddy Murphy a million times.
I could see them putting Gargano on 205 Live, but keeping him on NXT too.
People would be so mad at that if he went to 205.
I'd be very mad, but I see it as a possibility.
Yeah, I mean,
Face of NXT, and they want to keep him as that, but I could see them putting him at 205 Live as kind of a draw.
Yeah,
both. Double duty.
So
actually, that wouldn't be a bad idea. I mean, I wouldn't. That'd be a waste of him. But if your goal is to, try to inject some life into 205,
I think he'd still do his NXT things too.
Exactly. Yeah.
So Rab, who you think is going to take this one here?
I'm going to be the third one to say Buddy Murphy. Honestly, not that they haven't built the feud, and I have to say I've been watching it from afar. I'm aware of it. I haven't been watching it closely, but I kind of agree with Peanut. I don't think it's why take it off him. I don't think it's the time to take it off him.
All right, Lee, you thinking the same thing?
But they could do it.
Well,
I think Buddy Murphy's going to keep it. I think I read somewhere that Oni Lorcan is going to 205.
He just has, yeah.
Oh, former
has.
Oh,
him versus fucking him versus Buddy Murphy for the fucking title. I'd watch that match.
Okay. Oh, did I just hear Lee would watch some WWE? Okay. All right. There you go, Peanut.
That match would actually be good.
There you go, Peanut's doing his thing over there again.
But he's not breathing, so he's not making
I
noise.
know. I know. I was just trying to play devil's advocate there for a second. Yeah, I think Buddy Murphy is going to take the win here. I've never really been big into Tony Nese. I've pretty much watched him since he came in with the Cruiserweight Classic, but he just seems super generic on a show filled with a lot of like kind of guys that get lost in the mix. So I don't even know why he was the one that came out of this tournament. I was, you know me, I was a little bit hoping Gulak would win, but not the case. And I'm still waiting. People love Gulak. I don't know why they keep fucking farting around with Gulak and not giving him these big main event 205 Live scenes. So I don't know. But yeah, I think so. That's pretty much every one of us went with Buddy Murphy here. So we're just gonna cruise right along, get off this pre-show. We're gonna go to another pre-show match first. Along. Yes, Women's Battle Royal. We just heard about it basically 2 weeks ago, or maybe a week and a half ago. Asuka is all of a sudden in it. She was the SmackDown Women's Champion. All of a sudden, she's in it. I would assume, looking at the women involved, she's got to be the front runner. Is Asuka?
Mandy Rose.
Okay,
I agree.
Wait, you agree with Mandy Rose?
Yep, that was my thought.
Yeah.
I thought she was going to be. It was going to be Asuka versus Mandy rematch at Mania is what I actually thought, or Sonya as well. So yeah, no, they're very happy with her. I think she'll be in there.
I don't think she's amazing. I think they like her look.
Yes,
they want to market her. She's on all the posters. She's the future women's champion after this whole situation thingamabobber with the unification but not unification thing.
Yeah,
works itself out. So Mandy Rose.
All right. Anybody else?
Throwing that one out there.
Anybody else? Lee, Rab?
I want Asuka to win just because she's my babe.
Oh, so you're both picking Asuka? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm also picking Asuka, not for the same reason.
The only thing that I'm worried about.
She's Lee's babe.
The only thing I'm worried.
I'm picking Asuka. She's Lee's babe specifically.
I'm really concerned about Asuka winning because on SmackDown, usually whoever they have, look strong. Okay.
What the hell is that?
Peanut.
What on earth was that?
Peanut, my man. I don't know what.
No, I swear.
No, I swear
That's
nothing.
not you breathing.
He's drinking soda.
You're doing
from,
something
from a cup.
from his microphone.
It
Jesus.
sounds like he's drinking soda from like a McDonald's cup.
Just
I
mute.
gotta listen to this back.
If you can just
Is it doing it?
no,
Not
right
do
now.
that.
If you can just mute yourself before you do whatever you just did, that'd be great. So
I swear though, I'm not breathing.
anyway,
That's not how sound
Sound
works.
like breathing.
I swear I'm not
Directly
breathing.
invisible. I
Yeah,
love
it's
it.
definitely not
I'm
breathing.
bicycling. I'm outside bicycling, but
Okay, so
Kayfabe.
on SmackDown they had a 16 person tag match. No, 18. It was 18. 18 person tag match, 9-on-9, and at the end it basically turned into a battle royal, men and women, and Asuka was the last one standing. And to me, that's WWE always, everybody, I think by now we are in the know that whoever they make usually strong at the end right before the show most likely lose. So that's why I'm a little hesitant.
I think,
Asuka's a safe
you're right.
bet. She's still a safe bet, and it's throwing her a bone after the loss. Too.
Yeah, exactly.
They-
I think you're right in general, and they might be doing that again. You're right. They do that constantly, but I think in this case they're not going to try to get. I don't know. I get the feeling they're not going to try to be too cutesy, and they are just going to throw her a bone after what happened with the title.
Also, remember when Survivor Series had a pre-show match they cared so little about, they didn't count it toward the tally of Red having a clean sweep, of Raw having a clean sweep?
Yeah.
Remember when that
Yeah,
was
the
a
New Day
thing?
one.
That's how little they care about the pre-shows potentially. Like, hey, Asuka wins. We had a match?
But if it-
I hate to say that, but that's the precedent. So.
Down to Vince looking at the list and who he
Oh
wants
yeah,
to win.
give the champion 2 weeks ago the win.
He
or
doesn't care. No,
that
he doesn't
blonde.
care. He's gonna say, "I like Mandy Rose."
Yeah,
That's.
I mean,
yeah.
I don't think they're gonna even think like, "Oh, let's give her a bone."
It's really either
Oh,
there shouldn't be anybody else that wins that.
yeah.
Honestly, unless it's Sonya Deville turning
I
on
was gonna say,
Mandy.
it could be
and that's
Sonya.
Yeah, true.
I'm just looking at
Some
what
NXT girl.
what they did last year. They went with Naomi won last year, the first ever women's battle royal winner, whatever. She was nowhere near the radar on, like this person's a favorite, this person's a favorite. She
Yeah.
was like 7th down the list, you would think. So
Well,
I
because
mean,
Sasha, Bailey, Becky, they were all in it. It was like actual
Exactly.
names were in it. So
and they could. I mean, not saying they're going to do that again, but they could go with somebody like fucking Lana, just somebody that
They also
or Nikki
had-
Cross
Carmella.
yeah, Nikki too.
or Mella,
Nikki.
yeah, Carmella.
They had also a goddamn year to figure out someone else to make it the memorial trophy of. Like, it could have been the sensational Sherry Battle Royal or
Yeah.
someone. Like, they had plenty of time, but it's still the WrestleMania Women's one. It's like, guys.
By the way, my favorite thing about that is that Naomi never got a trophy.
She didn't.
I thought they made one.
No, she never got one.
Oh, they just had a graphic for it? Oh my god.
She had posted on like months and months later. She had posted on her Twitter that she never got a title shot. She never got a trophy. She never got anything.
They had an actual trophy. They just didn't give her.
I
one, guess.
remember they never gave it to her.
Wow.
That's interesting.
You talk about not caring.
That's
Yeah.
that's interesting. Yeah. No,
That's that racist Vince McMahon. He doesn't trust black people with valuable things.
that we know that's not how he is. Okay, come on now.
He's super racist.
I'm gonna go out there. I'm gonna be the oddball. I'm gonna pick somebody that nobody has picked yet. I'm gonna go Ruby
Go
Riott.
Brian.
I'm gonna go Ruby Riott.
Oh. Yeah, no, I forgot that Ruby was in it. That's actually a pretty
Yeah,
decent pick as well.
I'm gonna go with the sleeper Ruby Riott. Well, she's not that much of a
The sleeper pick, but I can see it.
Yeah,
That's you're picking on Rami's behalf.
because Rami
Yeah,
would
yeah.
definitely
Like her
pick
no
her.
more.
Well, he's trying to make...
Oh,
Yeah.
good, because she looks like a baby bird.
Okay, here we go.
Carmella he doesn't like anymore.
You're not wrong.
Still
Yeah.
on to Ruby Riott.
Yeah, he likes Ruby. He doesn't like Carmella anymore.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
So
so-
she looks like a baby bird though.
So here we go. Moving on, the last match, as we know of right now on the pre-show, we're gonna do the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal. So initially there was only 3 people announced: Braun Strowman and the 2 SNL guys, and then everybody else. So history. I mean, you would assume one of those 3 are gonna win, either Braun Strowman or the 2 SNL guys, right?
No, I don't think there's any chance
No.
the SNL guys win.
No, they're going to cost Braun the win.
So you're
And
telling me
that's what
somebody?
sucks.
Keep the feud going.
Jinder Mahal.
But I think
Yeah,
there's,
Jinder.
I think there's literally zero chance that the SNL guys win.
Wow, is Mojo not even in this
Would-
one?
I could not care less.
No.
Jinder
You know what?
Mahal.
No. I'm picking Ali.
Ali's on
You know, that's the pick.
There's
Great
also
pick.
Andrade. There's also probably on EC3. Ali or Andrade is the ones to go. I'm going with Ali. Give him that feel good win.
I go with Scott pick too. I'm following Scott with that one.
that is pretty good. Not Mustafa Ali, by the way. Just
No,
Ali.
it's just Ali now.
Yeah, just Ali.
They dropped the
Yes.
Mustafa.
No one's gonna remember that.
Yeah. I don't care. I'm still going to one of the SNL guys.
You're probably right, and it sucks.
I was originally thinking Michael.
Are you allowed to just say one of them?
No,
Or two?
I'm
True.
gonna
You gotta
I'm
do Ghost or Che.
gonna pick.
pick one.
I'm gonna pick. I was originally
the
last
white
week.
guy or the black guy?
Last week I was.
The black guy ain't gonna win.
God.
You know, Vince is racist.
If Kofi might win, we can't do 2.
As bad as it sounds,
They
that's.
have that rule. So,
I am going with the white guy, and it's not because of that. I am going with the white guy because of. I said last week I was going with Michael Shea, or I think that's how you say his name. But
Michael Che.
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 hey,
That's
Che.
the black one.
Yes,
That is the black one.
Yes, I was
you
really
struggle
saying
with
him,
it.
but Corey Graves on Raw nonstop was saying Michael Che is gonna win. Michael Che is gonna win. Michael Che is gonna win. So you know what? I'm switching it. I'm still picking SNL guy, but I'm picking the Colin Jost. I probably
Jost?
Jost.
No,
Jost.
he's,
Jost.
he's
Whatever.
the one that
him and
he
He
Strowman.
had-
has
Talent.
sex with Scarlett Johansson every
he?
night.
He wins every night then. He
Yeah.
doesn't need to win
Yes,
this.
he wins. Yeah, no, that's enough power to win the battle royal.
That guy has sex with Scarlett Johansson.
So I'm picking him to win. I'm
He is
picking
the
him to
winner.
win.
He has a charmed life.
He
You might
already-
be right.
Does
he just throws that around when he
I
walks
think-
into a room.
Lee, have you picked anybody yet?
Trophies, getting paid, that shit don't matter. He's having sex with Scarlett Johansson. I think I'm gonna go with fucking Jinder Mahal.
Really?
Don't hinder the gender.
Wow.
It's my
That-
first pick, but I like Lee's pick. But I'm sticking with Ali.
It's his time.
yeah.
I
okay.
hope Lee's right though, because we got to keep this tradition going.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna say if Mojo was in there, he'd be a good safe pick, but he's not even in it.
No, not Baron Corbin's not in. Obviously, we
pick
got
Corbin. has a
Was I
match.
wrong?
so
get
nobody's
it right?
Yes, you were wrong last year.
Matt
I heard
Hardy.
you picked, but it wasn't him.
Matt
Yeah,
Hardy.
Matt
Yeah,
that's
Matt
right.
Hardy
I
won
got
last
that one.
year. He's in it
In fact,
again
I
this year.
wanna-
So
Yeah, Matt and Jeff are in it. Talk about waste.
In fact, I want to see Jinder Mahal only in Battle Royals from now on. So every time he has a match, he's the Battle Royal champion, and he just has Battle Royals.
that sounds actually pretty cool.
That's a great gimmick.
That is.
Not bad, actually. Yeah, that's
Um,
old
It'd be
school. I
good
like
because you could cut the shows down back to like 1 hour, and you could put all the people you're going to spread over for 3 hours on Raw into one fucking match against Jinder Mahal and get them all
And-
out of the way.
There it is.
that. People
Yeah.
would be up for it because they want to see him
All
get
these
tossed over the
jabronis
top.
want to
Yeah.
have these single matches, one-on-one. We'll send them all out there. I'm going to toss them all over the top rope. You do not hinder the Jinder.
I do not want to beat one American tonight. I want to beat them all.
Got some
So
legs.
I mean, I think Jeff Hardy may have an outside chance though.
Yeah, sure.
He has an inside chance.
No, an inside chance. Okay.
Matt Hardy won last year.
It's not really that bad a chance.
Yeah. So, Scott, did you go with Ali too, or did you pick somebody different?
I'm picking Ali.
You picked
Andrade's a
Ali?
real good pick, but I'm picking Ali. The
Rab
good
pick.
guy's going to win that.
Rab,
I'm a Rab
who did you Rab pick?
I will pick Andrade.
Oh, okay.
Cien
So we got a little bit of
Well, he's
variety
got to
here.
win because he's
He's
got to
just
be the world
Andrade.
champion by the end of the year, right?
He's got
So-
exactly. He's
Yeah, gotta get those wins.
No, you're right. He's gonna lose because the person who wins
Oh.
this does nothing. I take it back. It will not be Cianonymous, and if it is, it ruins my prediction for the year.
So he'll be the one who gets tossed by Ali.
Yeah, exactly.
At the end. That'll be the
he's
end.
gonna get tossed by. He's gonna get tossed
The Breeze.
by Jinder Mahal.
There we go.
Yeah.
There you go.
Okay, so we got a variety. That's pretty good. So let's go to the match that may be on the pre-show. We don't know yet. It's going to be the tag
No.
team.
We do know.
We
It's
do.
pre-show.
It's not official yet.
Okay, well, it's the Raw tag team
It's the
titles.
parking lot match.
We got the Revival versus Hawkins and Ryder.
It's happening right now as we speak.
Is this going to be the streak being broken at WrestleMania? I do.
Huh.
If it's on the pre-show, no. If it is on the
you're
main show,
right.
if it is on the main show, I think he wins.
Yeah.
Hawkins, that is. But
Yeah.
I completely
gonna
forgot
be-
about that.
They
If it's on the
were
main card,
they were former tag
it's
team
gonna
champions
be-
together way back when. So
main card, it's going to be like a 15 seconds match. It's going to be a quick roll up, and then that's it.
It'll be like the second match.
Yeah, it'll be a real quick one.
I still say no. I still say it's still going to be the Revival.
Oh.
They probably won't win.
I think they're just going to roll them.
Let's be honest. Yeah, that's a good way to do it. But if it's on the main card, Hawkins and Ryder winning at Mania. I mean, they had Ryder win the IC title crazily.
They did this already.
They weirdly, so they'll do it again.
That's what I'm saying. Ooh,
they like doing it with him. It's weird.
Yeah, I'm doing that.
It's in New York too. It's in Jersey.
Like Hawkins. They do
Hawkins
like
and Ryder.
And it's Jersey. They like both there. Yeah.
They don't know. They don't actually like Ryder. They do like Hawkins.
No, I know that. But I'm saying I'm going with for Bomber so he can write it down so I can win the official Jobber Radio WrestleMania predictions.
There you go.
Ryder and Hawkins.
All right, Lee. Who are you
25-second match.
Well, I guess.
Revival. All right. I'm really gonna guess for as far as my picks go. I think I'm going Revival. Yeah, I think it would be a cool moment. Rab does have a good point that they've kind of done this already with Ryder, but they haven't done it. This would be kind of more for Hawkins than Ryder. So I don't know. It's kind of a toss up, really. But I'm just gonna be playing it safe and say Revival.
If it was on any other show, like they might win, but whatever. But the fact that it's WrestleMania, it's like, oh fuck, they might do that moment here.
Yep.
Like that's
they don't care about the Revival.
Yeah, it really could be that. Like, Revival, you wanted to leave? Here, be tag champions. Now lose to this fucker on Mania.
Yeah.
No, I think they kind of care about the Revival.
They do. They know what they've got, but
Yeah, I don't know.
It's easy to see both sides.
Did anybody not go? I think Rab, you did say Revival, right? Yeah,
I did say the Revival.
All right, so I think we got everybody. All right, moving on to, we'll just do the other tag team title match. The SmackDown, that is, first of all. SmackDown tag team titles. The Usos in a 4-way against Ricochet and Aleister Black, the most random team ever still, I think. The Bar, Cesaro and Sheamus, and against Shinsuke Nakamura and Rusev. I think that, I'll go first here. I think that Usos have a really good chance to defend, but I think this might be Ricochet and Aleister Black's time. They've been challenging everybody for the titles. They've been in tag team matches nonstop. I think this might be a win for them. I think it's down between those two, but I'm being safe. I'm going to go Usos. I'm just going to say Usos for safety. Lee, who do you think is going to win this?
Probably Usos. Fucking SmackDown has this really weird history of having their tag team champions like destroy the entire division in one match, and I think it's going to be the same thing here.
All right. Peanut. I want to know what Peanut's thinking here.
I don't actually have much of an opinion besides they're going to go with the Usos. Because I don't think they care too much, so why should I?
Oh, okay. Well, simple enough. Rab.
I too am going with the Usos. I don't think they're going to... I think they're doing this with Ricochet and person who's not Ricochet, Aleister Black, for the time being, but I don't think they plan on continue doing this. So I don't think they can put them, and I don't think they can put them on anyone else. So yeah, I'm saying the Usos keep it.
Okay, we'll go Scott first, then I'll bring something up. Go Scott.
Yeah, I honestly think it might be Black and Ricochet if they win the NXT titles on Friday.
That's what I was going to bring up. Yep.
Yeah, because if they come out as NXT tag champs, which I think they might, will they win this one? Maybe, maybe not. It's probably going to be the Usos retaining. A fun fact, in the lifetime of this title, it's always been the Usos going into Mania with the belts.
That's true.
Like for the past 3 years now, it's always been Usos holding this title coming into Mania. It's fucking weird.
Did they win last year? They
lost.
Bludgeons
lost.
Bludgeon.
Yeah, they weren't even on
the
33, but they lost to the Bludgeon Brothers in New Day.
Yeah.
I honestly think they're gonna win it because they did just resign for one. But that's whatever. You resigned, cool. We have you now. You can lose and get them back later. So Rusev and Nakamura, maybe they want to throw them a bone because they're apparently both real upset, but they also might not care.
Those guys. Fuck them.
This could be the shine for Ricochet and Black, and if they're holding a lot of gold, it looks cool to go on NXT with SmackDown tag titles. Also, I don't know. I'm going to pick Ricochet and Black, but that's really hinging on them winning the tag titles in NXT as well. It's probably Usos, and I'm probably making a bad pick.
I think it would be weird if Ricochet and Aleister Black lost to the War Raiders and then came in and won here. That would be weird.
Don't forget, they did just lose to the Revival a couple times, too, for the Raw tag titles. So it's odd if they win these ones instead, which is probably... I really shouldn't be picking them, but I'm going to stick with it, because they like these guys, clearly. They wouldn't be in this match if they didn't, so...
The only ones I really don't care about is Nakamura and Rusev. Goddamn. Sorry if for all you Rusev and Nakamura fans, but...
No, they're cool. They're cool when they feuded, but teaming up makes no sense. It's dumb.
By the way, how cool is it though with Ricochet and Aleister Black going for the Raw titles, then going for the NXT titles, and then going for the SmackDown?
Yeah. On Mania, these are going to be the first guys since, like, I think Corbin being in the Battle Royal to be on the TakeOver and the Mania.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why I'm thinking they have a good chance, because they're pushing them super hard as a team. But and they seem so random as a team too. That's the weird thing. But what can you do?
They seem random, but at the same time they do work very well together.
Yeah. All right.
And their eventual feud will be fun.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep. All right. So
and I think that eventual feud is coming sooner rather than later.
Oh, probably.
Because I would think they would be good additions to the Money in the Bank match. That's just me, but I think at least Ricochet should be in that Money in the Bank match.
Oh, he probably will be.
If they want to have some crazy shit. So moving on anyway, let's go to the Intercontinental title match. Bobby Lashley versus, it's been confirmed, the Demon, Finn Balor. Is anybody picking against the Demon, first of all?
No. Not Lashley. No. Lashley. If this was a while ago, I could have seen Lashley being the one to do it, but not the way this story's going. No, it's all Balor.
Oh, I hope this feud fucking ends.
Yeah.
Jesus
no, that too.
Christ.
Like, it's a dumb thing to bring the Demon back for this, especially in this way, because Balor beat him before. He didn't need the Demon. And to pre-announce it, like I know we complain when he didn't pre-announce it, and when he does, it's like, no, this isn't Demon-worthy. And
I hate it when they pre-announce the Demon. It's so annoying.
It was also dumb-looking in the little video. He's like, George Animal Steel sticking his tongue out. Like, I can't take it seriously, which is what you want. And yet Bobby Lashley's scared of that? Why?
They screwed up at something that was so simple not to screw up.
They literally screwed it up in like a minute. Oh, guys, no.
I think the entrance is going to be longer than the match.
Oh, probably, yeah.
Is this just kind of a filler match? You know,
it's going to be Balor wins the title. It's
going to be quick.
Yeah.
I think it will be too. Yeah, definitely.
Fortunately, it's the Intercontinental Championship.
2-time.
I want to give it some time, but
yeah, because last year that was one of the better matches on the card. It was a triple threat.
Open it up. Yep.
Oh yeah.
It was Miz, Rollins, and Balor. Balor had a shot at it last year and lost, but this is going to be quick. I think too. Same thing. I think hopefully Leo Rush gets a spot. That's just me being
Oh, probably
that guy, the Homer guy. Finn Balor, Demon. We'll see.
I wonder if.
No, what's up?
I wonder if Balor's going to crawl all the way down the WrestleMania ramp.
Oh God. It's probably going to.
They're going to probably do some kind of trick where he comes out halfway, or he under the ring. No,
like the lights go out, he pops up closer and closer, or something.
Yeah,
something Mania-ish will be fun. That'll be the best part of the match
because his timing with music is important. So
he's going to climb down from the set that's going to be designed as the Empire State Building, or whatever it's going to be this year.
Statue of Liberty. I think that's
what it was last time, though.
That's
right?
what he's going to look like. He'll be ring gear, like he was Jack the Ripper. He'll be the statue.
Oh God!
Well, last year he came out with the gay community.
Oh, that's right. It was the rainbow.
Gay community.
It was literally the whole crew came out there with the rainbow shirts. Yeah. Okay, so
Balance for everyone.
So
for everybody.
Moving on, let's just go right into it since it's related. AJ Styles, Randy Orton. To me, one of my favorite builds of the show, which is crazy to think about. I've loved what these guys have been doing. Even on SmackDown this past week, they have been keeping it. They've been keeping it like really personal, but not breaking kayfabe. Which is, I feel they're doing everything they're doing everything we always say. Please just do this. They're doing all of it, and it feels good. And I'm super excited. What about you guys? Everybody liking this?
Great.
Yes.
It's I think what we all kind of want. There's not really a gimmick. It's just two guys that I'm better than you. I want to beat you. It's WrestleMania. Let's fight. And it's been working because their promos have been like, as you said, it's personal, but it's not like I'm not going to be AJ Styles. I'm going to be Alan Jackson or whatever it is.
Yeah. I really
it's great.
love...
It's a tough one to predict, though.
Yeah.
I think.
See, there's so much.
It kind of
that
depends
goes-
on how it depends on what other matches go. Like, are they going to give it? Orton's a heel, right? Is he still a heel?
Orton is the heel. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure,
I guess I
people
keep it.
seem to be feeling Orton right now.
That's what I mean. He's in that in between right now because he's been solid,
Yeah.
but he's being booked as the heel.
Yeah, the thing is when Orton acts like a real dick, people
love
start getting behind Orton. People are like, yeah.
And they turn him into a good guy.
Well, what AJ came off the top on the last one, and he got RKO'd. It's like, okay, yeah, he can catch the flippy guy out of anywhere.
Yep.
Good. This is like every feud he's had with a flippy guy. Excellent. But
Now-
AJ's more than a flippy guy, so can he counter it? It's a good match.
I think it's going to be AJ for
Probably.
my prediction.
I'm
Yeah.
also going with AJ.
Same.
Really?
I don't
Yeah,
have much
I mean, I
ground
think-
to base it on besides that. I don't think they have a cool spot for Randy Orton to hit the RKO unless they do it into the 450, which I think would be,
that's what I called earlier. This
which
past
would be
couple weeks.
tough. Maybe that's why they kind of did the phenomenal forearm to kind of be like, nope, we're going to do something else.
Yeah.
But I still think it's going to be AJ. I don't think
Yeah.
there's any reason for Orton to win.
That's funny.
Oh, of course, there's
'cause-
no reason. But to be fair, I mean,
There's no reason for AJ to win.
both
either.
these
He
guys
beat Bray.
can stand losing to each other.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think definitely, you rather have Orton than AJ lose.
Oh, and I wouldn't be surprised if this kept going for a while too.
That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking like this feud has some legs. They could stretch this out for a few pay-per-views.
Just don't end.
Nation
Just,
Stream or Stream Rules.
That means they're gonna fuck it up.
All Orton's got to do is low blow him, and we're
I was about
on
to
board.
say, don't end with a low blow. God damn it. AJ Styles just gets
Yeah.
crushed by low blows. I was thinking Orton for the longest time. Like I said, I was calling the 450 into the RKO for the finish. Funny enough, Matt Zion said the finish was going to be the phenomenal forearm into the RKO, but we just saw that, so obviously they're not
It was
gonna-
wrong.
and- yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
unless we have the ridiculous, there could always be the crazy thing of AJ kicks out of an RKO.
That would, I mean, maybe.
If anybody, I could see I could see they have them. That words are hard sometimes. I could see them having him do it.
Maybe. Not many people kick out of the
Wait,
RKO.
is that a thing? Do people know? I thought RKO was one you just kicked out of. Is that a protected finish?
It's very protected. Still.
Not during like
when he
with-
hits it, you're done. Like you're done. So
Yeah.
No, I'm thinking about it. You're right.
yeah, they've been really good with it.
I mean,
so.
it's no F5, but it's pretty good.
I mean, if we're talking like, yeah, no, but if we're talking like Bryan or Cena, that was pretty much the only guys who were kicking out of it,
Yeah.
and it's been a while. So
You're right. Like now, I'm thinking like, yeah, that's not just the throwaway.
like he hits it, it's over. And it's all a matter of can he hit it. So
I think
I could see AJ's probably gonna kick out of it. I think now that we're talking about it.
I think I don't know why. Something's still telling me Randy Orton's going to win. I'm still leaning Randy Orton. I do.
aura.
God damn it. I do
You beat me to it.
I do think he's going to hit an RKO on Styles, but Styles is going to do one of those like rolls out of the ring or something like momentum takes him somewhere else away from
They're going to do
Orton.
is they're going to start the match. Randy Orton's going to hit the RKO.
No.
Then AJ Styles is going to pounce up, hit him with the Styles Clash, kick out both at 2, and then the rest of the match is going to be a dud.
Well, that would be horrible. that is what
Ow.
would make a dud.
Ooh,
No, he won a match at WrestleMania not long ago, wasn't it? Where it was literally like 2 seconds long and just an RKO, or was that another pay-per-view? Orton.
That was a Mania match.
No, he ended the gauntlet by just coming out and boom, RKO'd AJ.
Yeah, that might have.
That's how he finished the gauntlet because they were like, "Show's ending, go now."
I think he did something like that to Rusev or something at some
But he
point.
literally came out of nowhere. It was a great camera angle.
Yeah. So I think I'm still gonna go Orton. I might be the only one on this one, but I'm still gonna go Orton. So we'll see. Who knows? It's gonna be a good match, and I'm excited either way. So. Oh God.
Is he popping like?
I think he's.
Is it like bubble pop?
I think he's deep throating
bubble
the
wrap?
mic. I think he's deep throating that mic. All right. Moving on. We got.
Sorry.
Yeah. You can breathe now. We got
That's why
Baron.
he's not breathing.
Baron Corbin taking on Kurt Angle in Angle's farewell match.
Speaking about sucking a dick,
Yeah, not a lot of people have been talking about Cena recently. A lot of people beforehand, like 3 or 4 weeks out, were saying, "Oh, Cena's going to come out and he's going to be in the match instead of Corbin." But we're at the point now, and it
It's going to be
doesn't.
Taker.
Yeah, it doesn't look like it's anybody but Corbin. Unless you guys really do. You think it's really going to be Taker?
I
No
think
way. No way.
that there's going to be another impromptu match between Taker and Cena, like last year.
What?
They're going to do that again.
Taker
would
is
be-
not missing a Mania.
I think they're really going to do that again.
I think
This match, though, is going to be dog shit, and Angle's going to win in like 10 minutes. It's going to be too long.
I hope it's not.
No,
10
I think
minutes.
Taker's already confirmed for the next Saudi show. So
Yeah, no, he is. Yeah,
I think
he's
Mania to
he's
build up
backstage.
for it.
Like he's in
Take
Mania
care of it.
weekend. So
yeah,
maybe if you're gonna have Taker, don't put him in a goddamn match. Have him do something ominous or something.
Yeah.
after a match on whoever he's gonna go face later. But don't give him a
Well,
goddamn
it'll be something lame. Like it'll be Orton.
it'll be Elias, like because Elias is
Gold
doing a
come
musical
out.
thing.
Yeah. No,
Um,
but then Taker will come out, and then Cena will come out. They'll have a stare down,
Yeah,
like a throwback to the 2003 SmackDown thing. Michael Cole would be like, "What a WrestleMania moment! Oh my God!" And then something will happen. Something
Gonna
lame,
be-
like
it's
Jinder
gonna be
Mahal will
Undertaker.
come out, and
and
then
Honky Tonk Man comes out with his guitar with a Hall of Fame, and
Yes.
yeah, it'll be a quick what's his name's gonna come out. It'll be a 3-on-3 tag team match, tag long.
No, here's how you book it, player.
It'll be a real throwback to 2003.
You have Double J, Jeff Jarrett.
Yeah.
It's like, Undertaker, you're the only guy I haven't beaten my career.
oh my God, no,
Ha ha!
Double J's backstage. Honky Tonk Man's Hall of Fame. Elias is there. You get those three with their guitars. Yeah, now you're booking it.
This is all bad. This is
No, it's
bad.
all very bad. No, Corbin's not winning. Better not fucking win. That'd be
But-
stupidest thing ever.
But then they go against the wrestler code.
It's not a retirement match. It's a farewell.
What does
he can
that
go
mean?
out on top because he can go out on top in that. It's not a career threatening. You lose, you're done.
Well, yeah, but
Like
it's like
Michaels
his
was
goodbye.
or Flair was. This is
The thing
just,
is, he can't-
This is my last one. I can go out on top in that.
He can't do it justice by putting on like a good match and then Baron Corbin defeats the odds. It beats the legend of Kurt
No.
Angle. Like he
Because
can't.
that's going to look like Baron Corbin beat up shit Kurt Angle.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what
Baron
he's-
Corbin's taking the fall for being bad in Kurt Angle's last match.
This is crazy. Wait, Baron Corbin's gonna be bad. No, listen, Corbin is
People
gonna.
are not going to remember this as a classic Angle match, is what I'm saying.
Because-
Baron Corbin's the fall guy
That's-
for being stuck and saddled with his bad match.
in,
But that's not fair to Corbin.
No, it's
100%.
not. It's not.
But it's happening.
I think
But
you're
that's
right. I think
happening.
the match is going to be bad, and everyone's going to blame Baron Corbin.
And
that's
he'll be able to
bullshit.
spin it as a heel
Are they
and
going to
go from there.
blame Baron Corbin because he's been bad in every other match too? Yes.
No.
But
That's not what I'm saying.
that doesn't mean it's his fault that Kurt Angle's old.
No, Kurt Angle cannot go. He should not be wrestling. He's going to, and Corbin's going to be, oh man, you were in his last match. What a shit show you did with him. Even though it's Angle's fault. He's so fucking hurt right now. It's not fair to Corbin. It would be anybody would be like, oh, well, at least it was with Cena. It would be like the way people want
But it would have
remember
to be. It'd have to be with Cena something gimmick. Like they're not
Yeah,
going to do
exactly,
Cena
yeah.
versus-
Yeah.
That's why they're going to do something with. I don't know.
Yeah.
Taker's a long shot, but I don't know. I still don't buy that it's going to be a weird, clean.
No, he's going to make him tap in the middle of the ring.
I hope before the match they like inject Angle with some super steroids or something, just something so he can work again, and then
Like Angle slamming
gonna-
him like he
yeah.
tried Orton.
yeah,
Vince is going to
Yeah.
grab him by the shoulder. He'll be like, one more time, Angle, and then he's going to inject
inject this in your ass, pal.
So I'm the only person picking Baron Corbin.
Yeah,
Yes.
I haven't picked that.
Yeah. Again, this
Okay.
isn't a retirement
Okay,
match.
well-
This is a farewell. This is
Okay,
a
so-
celebrate him on the way out.
So Lee, Peanut,
Not
and
a-
Scott are all picking Kurt Angle. Rab, who are you
Yep.
picking?
Oh, Taker.
I'm picking Baron Corbin.
Wow, there it is. I'm not by myself. But
Here-
see, Peanut has Undertaker.
Oh,
so
I
he's-
don't think it's a good move. I just think it's what's going to happen.
I
I'm
can see it.
again.
Then-
Is there a reason you just?
And people will boo them like
the
crazy,
reason
and
I
he'll be a
think is
big.
that they've done a lot to try to get Corbin over one way or the other, and I think they're going to try to take heat off this.
Oh yeah, no, this will help him.
And
Absolutely.
that's why he's going to win, and
That's
he's going to look like a discount barber, and like
How dare you retire Kurt Angle, you evil monster?
while being
yeah.
so shitty.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, like you aren't good enough to do it, but you did, and we hate you for it. That's the
Exactly.
weird
I think that's
mentality.
what they're going to
yeah.
go for. I
They're
think
gonna
they're
have
going to go
Corbin.
for the fans don't think he's very good, and it's he's
Yeah.
unbecoming of the guy Kurt Angle one had his last match with, much less lost his last match.
Yeah.
And Corbin's going to come out on Monday in the ring. He's not going to say anything for 5 minutes. He's going to say, "This is my yard now." He's going to drop the mic.
Oh, that was great.
Oh. Yeah, no,
Leukemia came around, and then...
So anyway, what we're going to do, we're going to say 2 for Corbin, 2 for Angle, and Peanut picked Undertaker. So there you go. There you go.
That's going to make no sense in a year when we revisit this.
Yeah. So another match that we're not sure. We think it's going to happen, but apparently Rey Mysterio is injured. Apparently he's got a hurt ankle. Rey Mysterio versus Samoa Joe for the United States Championship. Nobody has pulled it yet or anything, so they held Rey Mysterio off of SmackDown. He was supposed to fight... was he supposed to fight? Yeah, he was supposed to... No.
Andrade.
Yeah, Andrade. Yeah, that's right. And they pulled them off the show, so hopefully that one day of not wrestling will help him out.
Hopefully Samoa Joe gets to be on WrestleMania.
Yeah.
I
He hasn't yet.
So if we're just going to play this like the match does take place. Scott, we'll start with you here. You got Samoa Joe or Rey Mysterio in this match?
Joe wins, even if Rey's not hurt. Joe is winning, I feel. I'll do the other side. If they pull Rey and put someone else in, which the roster's there, like throw in Andrade or whatever, they might go for the surprise win, but I still think Joe's winning no matter who he faces.
What if they do the rumored match we got a long time ago? What if we get Cena here? If he doesn't show up to the angle, maybe he might show up here. Who knows?
I think Joe still wins.
Okay. All right.
He will pin Cena from a muscle buster or make him tap. I 100%
Cena would get thrown into it. He's not if he's doing anything, he's not coming back for a run.
No.
I mean, they could always drop it the next night or next Tuesday. And
get Cena normally the surprise guy wins, but I think Joe's going to beat that if that's the case.
All right. Peanut, who are you going with here?
Oh, Joe.
Joe as well?
I think it's a safe bet. I don't think there's a reason to give Mysterio the belt at this point. Samoa Joe, it's his first Mania. Why not just have him tap out Rey Mysterio, or not tap out, but just choke him out dead center of the ring? Doesn't hurt anybody, and it helps Samoa Joe to not win the title.
I have a perfect reason to give it to Rey Mysterio. He's never that would give him the Grand Slam. He's never been United States champion.
I didn't know that.
You were right about it when you said Orton would win it, so I hate you for that. But
just saying, Rey Mysterio's that's the last title he needs. So,
oof, I didn't know that.
I thought he had one already, but no, he won the IC title from JBL.
Yeah,
crap.
Not the US. So.
Now I'm rethinking on the spot.
Sorry, I'll let you rethink. Lee, what are you going with here? What are you going with, Lee?
I think Samoa Joe's going to win it.
Samoa Joe. All right, keeping it Joe. What about you, Rab?
I think it's an easy Samoa Joe win, honestly.
Okay.
I don't. Right. I mean, yeah, I don't. Grand Slam or no Grand Slam, I don't see it happening.
Stay with Samoa Joe, but I mean, at the same time, they would love to put that graphic up. They would love to have Michael Cole shouting it as Rey Mysterio holds the title up. What a WrestleMania moment! He came back. He's a Grand Slam champion. This is a moment. What a memory. But I'm going to with Samoa Joe.
Do they even remember? Did they even remember that he would be a Grand Slam champion? Does anyone in the
back they're good. No, they're good at that stuff. They're good at that stuff.
They'd have the graphic already ready. It's probably already made just in case he wins it on Raw. Like we got it.
Yeah, they did it with Rollins. So
first midget Grand Slam champion.
Oh, God. I guess I feel like I'm the odd man out, but I'm going Rey Mysterio. I'm the only one going Rey Mysterio here. I think this is
fence, so you're not the odd man.
No, this is what's going to happen. They're going to give it to Rey. This is, of course, if he's not hurt and everything goes according to plan. If it is their plan, who knows? Whatever. I think Rey Mysterio is going to take it. He's going to beat Joe. The title's been ping-ponged around, so it's not like that we're trying to fucking bring integrity to the title anymore. This will give Rey his Grand Slam, and then that will give Andrade a chance to take the title off of Rey and make him a transitional champion to get it onto Andrade, which is what I think they're going to do. So that sounds good. That's my thought process.
That sounds like an idea and something that they might do.
I like that.
I just don't think they're ready to move on from Samoa Joe as champion.
Oh, they might not.
I don't think they're ready to put him anywhere else.
That's true. I mean, they might not. So,
well, I mean, Kofi's going to need someone to feud with if he wins the world title.
Well, he's dropping
Kofi and Joe. Kofi and Joe.
He's going to drop that shit back to Bryan if he does win, on
Joe,
SmackDown the next couple nights.
No, he'll drop it to Joe. Joe will be WWE champion.
It's still like they would need to do another month or so with, unless they would drop Kofi like that Tuesday or whatever, like another month or so with Bryan at least.
Yeah.
And I don't think Bryan's going down to like the United States Championship. Like,
No.
he's staying in the world
True,
title
true.
picture.
Yeah.
So
All right, so let's move on here. We got the women's tag team title match. We got Bayley, Sasha going up against Beth Phoenix and Natalya, going up against the Iconics, and everybody's favorite, Nia Jax and Tamina are somehow again in the tag team title match. Somehow.
Why aren't there good teams in this match?
They have lost every
There are some good
match.
teams in this match. The Iconics are there.
No,
Oh,
true,
God.
it's true. They're a fun team.
They
I
are-
honestly thought they might have been the first tag champs. I said that then, so I would not be surprised. I like them, but Nia, Tamina again? They almost killed the girls at Fastlane.
Well, I
it's
don't know.
so filler. This whole title with the tag team,
Yeah.
it's just
No,
they're
it-
not doing it right.
If Bailey and Banks should win it, but if the Iconics steal it, I wouldn't be surprised. But it's fucking Beth Phoenix in a WrestleMania match again. Like, why would you have that if she's not winning it?
It's
They have her in the Hall of Fame.
super weird.
She's already there.
Yeah, she's already, yeah.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
Like, this is just a Hall of Fame show.
Have there ever been a Hall of Famer win a title? I mean that may be
Yes.
who was it?
Roddy Piper won the World Tag Title with Ric Flair.
Right?
Okay.
That's it.
All right.
For like
okay.
what, 2 days?
It's like a week or something. Yeah, that's it.
So Phoenix could be the second person to do it.
Yeah. And
No,
as
I don't
far as
think
for like other sports, like Randy Couture did it in UFC.
Yeah.
It does not happen legit or even in fake shit. So.
Interesting.
Angle might have won the TNA title in his Hall of Fame. Now that I think about it, but
Yeah, it doesn't count.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah,
but I mean, that's where we have to start reaching to. Is what I mean.
Okay, so let's
I
go
mean,
with
honestly,
Rab
the-
here.
I don't
Yeah.
think the match. I wouldn't really have a problem with this match if Tamina and Nia didn't exist. If it was just the three of them.
Yeah.
I mean, it'd still be filler, and it'd still be like, look, there's a Hall of Fame, Beth Phoenix, whatever. I mean, I think the Iconics have been good building towards their part of the match in the last month or month and a half ever since the Elimination Chamber.
Mhm.
They're a real team. They feel like they're not just
No,
thrown
they feel like
together.
a real team, but like the little promos and stuff they've done
Yeah.
on the website and on SmackDown and stuff have been good. And even Beth Phoenix been alright, but the Tamina and Nia Jax, I mean,
Right, come
how much
out.
more is there even to be said about it at this point? It's ad nauseum. No one wants to see this. She's related to The Rock, I guess.
I guess.
Summed it up pretty well.
So who are you picking to win?
Oh,
Are you picking the Iconics?
No, I think Bailey, hugging whatever,
Huggin' boss?
shrug or some shit.
Hug and
Or
shrug.
yeah,
Hugging.
That's her name.
Shrug.
That's a
The
that's
boss
a
Hug connection.
hug and
Rock
tug.
the Hug Connection is a terrible name.
Yes.
Just want to make sure we're on the page.
It's
same
not.
page that
It ain't
sucks.
Rock and Sock. Rock and Sock rhymed. That's why it worked. Okay,
Yeah.
it worked because it
This
rhymed.
just feels like a tribute band, and it's,
Boston Hug is also as much as like the bar where they don't really go by that, but they do. It's weird. It's Bailey and Sasha Banks.
it's just paying tribute, but it's not because
because it's not doing it.
it's not.
Hug and
Yeah,
Shrug does. That would make
I'm
more
going with
sense.
Hug and Shrug. The Hug and Shrug connection.
Hug and
Because-
shrug connection.
Because Banks even does a little shrug
Banks
like
does
dance
that
when
little
she comes
thing.
out.
Banks does that little thing that
She
she
does the shrug.
The waddle. She does a little waddle. All right. Anyway.
Anyway, people from New York
It's not
are
a
listening
waddle.
to this.
Waddle's a lower body thing. This is an
It's
upper
a-
body thing.
That's what I was looking at. Anyway,
My
Peanut,
pick is Banks and Bailey.
Banks and Bailey. All right.
Winning.
Winning.
I would
all right.
love the Iconics one, but
And Lee.
I think Banks and Bailey are
Lee, who are you going
For
with here?
Backlash.
I'll go with Bailey and the girl with the big forehead.
Oh my God.
I thought that was Bailey.
Terrible. Okay, he's also going with the boss or the hug and shrug or whatever you guys are calling him. So
connection.
Scott, what are you locking in?
I thought I started. I said Bailey and Banks.
Oh, I was asking for rap. Sorry,
Yeah.
but yeah, okay, Bailey and Banks. Okay, so yeah, that's my bad.
Cheer, Bomber.
So I'm also. What was that? Did somebody fall?
My mic.
My Mick Foley Funko fell over.
There it was. Hey, you
Telling
got
you something.
you got one too. Nice. I'm also
Yeah,
going.
I've actually got the Rock and Sock connection in front of me.
Oh, that's awesome. I have just a regular Mick Foley. I don't have the Rock and Sock though. So, anyway, sorry. I'm going Bailey and Banks also. It's just I can see the Best Phoenix being a possibility, mainly because of what we just talked about. That there's really nobody besides Roddy Piper, but and please no Nia, no Tamina, and no.
This is the first time tonight we've all agreed on the same winner.
No,
prediction?
Buddy Murphy.
No, it's happened a few times.
Yeah, Buddy Murphy. Yeah. So,
What with Tony Nese?
No,
Balor.
I didn't go with Tony Nese.
Right.
I went with Buddy.
Just
No,
trying
he
to
didn't.
create content here.
And Balor.
Just this guy.
Little
And
callback.
we all
Balor
went
was
with Balor.
across the board. Yeah, definitely Balor. So moving on, couple more matches, meaning like 25 more left. We got Roman Reigns versus Drew McIntyre. Not really too much as far as story goes, but I'm not sick of it. I'm interested in the match. I think it'll be a good match, and I'll go first since I usually been going last. I think obviously Roman Reigns. I mean, come on. Anybody? Come on. Anybody is okay.
It's Roman Reigns, and I'm excited for this match because both of these guys have something to prove ish.
Yeah.
So I think they're going to go out there. They're going to throw some stiff punches. It's going to look great. It's not going to be a long match. I mean, it's going to be like mediocre, I think, middle of the pack lengthwise. Probably about 10, 12 minutes, 11 and a half. Just kind of stalling here while I keep my thoughts going.
Okay.
But it's going to be a good match.
All right.
Yeah.
Roman Reigns.
Roman Reigns. Scott.
I think Drew is hungry and he's going to try to prove it, and Roman's all in for that. So it's going to be a good, hard-hitting, fun match. And it makes sense that Roman wins because he's like, this is the feel-good moment that he, didn't die and can wrestle again.
Oh yeah.
But how much of a heel is Drew if he beats him?
If
to
he
think about
beats
the
him,
future,
That's
Scott.
good.
We have to look about the future. You
Yeah.
want Roman Reigns to have a good WrestleMania winning record so they can rub that in.
nah, I don't think they
Reigns
pay attention.
wins at
No, he's-
75% of WrestleManias.
He's lost.
It's lost, but they don't want
Exactly.
him to be
So you don't want to mess up his average.
Yes.
I don't know.
By
I'm
losing in a
serious
match
about
where
that.
he's
I'm not
better
just saying
able
that.
to lose.
I'm actually serious.
Okay.
They will consider that.
Reigns. Okay, so fun fact. I have his record here.
Okay.
He's 4-2,
So
which is 66%.
He'd be 5-2 then.
Would like that. Better.
That would be.
If he was
impressive.
5-2, that's 71%.
If he never loses again and keeps going, he'll be tied with Undertaker one day. So just keep,
That's true.
keep
He
that in
can't have
mind.
more losses than him. He'll never lose at
As
WrestleMania
long
again.
as, I'm not going to say that. All right, Rab.
No, I know what you're going to say. As
No,
long as cancer doesn't
no,
win. That's
Rab,
what you're going to say.
Rab.
You fucker. Jesus Christ.
Oh,
That's fucked up.
I didn't say it.
I mean,
Rab.
yes, I have occasionally wished ill on Roman Reigns' health on this podcast.
Yes.
But it was in a very different context.
That's true.
true.
You didn't wish death upon him. You
He
just
doesn't want
wished-
him to wrestle, not live.
I just wanted him to get, a good 9 months out.
PCL, MCL, maybe a PCL combo.
Oh. So are you going with him here?
Oh, I mean, yeah, it's going to be Roman Reigns.
All
Yeah,
right.
Roman Reigns. I'll say that
I
too.
also would like to state I could not care. This is one of the matches I care easily the least about.
Oh, interesting.
I do not care. I cannot get behind I can't get behind the whole Drew McIntyre thing. I'm just super not into it.
I do
general.
want to chime in a bit.
So boring on television.
We've seen this fight a lot before too. This isn't exactly a new matchup, which is kind of a drawback.
That's why I'm
but-
surprised they didn't put a stipulation in there somehow. Like I don't know, something. They've been doing
Here's the
last man
stipulation.
standings.
People must watch.
Yeah. All right. Lee, we hadn't hear from you yet. Reigns or McIntyre?
I think Roman Reigns is going to win by DQ when leukemia does a run-in.
Oh no! God damn it! No. Okay. Well, a win's a win, I guess. So if you're picking Roman
Going to
Reigns
hit him
to
with the
win,
bloodbuster.
oh my God, win's a win. So we'll go on to the next match. I don't know if I picked Reigns. We got Shane McMahon versus The Miz. I guess Lee
Falls count anywhere.
Falls count anywhere. Lee, since this is probably going to be your favorite match of the card, even if you're not watching, we know you support Shane McMahon.
Built like a linebacker. Remember that, Lee.
All right, Lee. Who do you got? Who do you got?
The best wrestler in the world.
Yeah.
Like a
I
linebacker.
predict Mrs. Dad is going to push that fucker off the Titantron and finally end his miserable life. The Miz.
Kayfabe, brother.
Ooh. All right. So, Peanut.
Who do I think is going to win this match?
Yeah, that's the question.
That's what we're doing here.
Yes, that is what we've been doing.
Oh.
How do you see it playing out?
think the winner of this match is going to be. I don't care. I'm trying to, this is the match I could care less or not at all about.
I'm with you, actually.
I still don't know how. I don't know how they screwed the Miz up. He was one of the best things going, with
I can tell you, they turned him face.
End in sight. I think it could have still. I mean, that played a big part in it, but made him like a sidekick to Shane McMahon, and it ruined it. So now I don't care. My pick, the Miz is going to win, and his dad's going to be front row for this, and then happy moment.
Okay. Rab, what are you thinking?
The Miz for sure is going to win. Yeah, I'm not super into this match either, but I'm looking forward for some good, Shane McMahon shadow boxing.
He's built like a linebacker, a 6'2" linebacker.
He's going to do the Shane-O shuffle. He'll jump off some stuff.
Oh, he will.
And you know what?
Kind of anywhere.
This match might steal the show.
No, get out of here.
Might steal the show.
He's serious. Shane did it last year with, 2 years ago with AJ.
It was a good match.
And not only
that was
you could argue Shane did it with The Undertaker too, because people were talking about that shit for the next 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Just saying, bro. Just saying.
Okay.
Well, when you're built like a 6'2" linebacker.
Shane-O-Mania. Shane-O-Mania.
Oh my God. We already have a Kofi
You're going to come
Mania.
out with him, and then he's going to remember he's a bad guy, and he's going to trip him. It's going to be a good time.
All right. Scott, give me your prediction here.
My prediction is that Miz is going to win, and I actually think this could be what helps his character, because the Falls Count Anywhere and Shane willing to do whatever could be a turning point, and this might sound silly. Hear me out.
Uh-huh.
Not like I've said weird things before, but Triple H as a main event guy wasn't really working that well for everybody until he had the street fight stuff with Cactus Jack.
Yeah.
Then they took him serious. Oh, he can do that stuff too. Orton had the same thing with Mick Foley. This could be something where it's like, look, Miz, show this side of your character. People might take you a little more seriously, and here you go. This could be a good turning point for him to make this whole thing worthwhile.
I was hearing you out until you compared Miz to Triple H. Then
It was the first thing he said.
And then I said no. Yep.
Yeah. No, I'm not. So let me clarify a bit there, because I know you want to just immediately dismiss all of it. I'm not saying he is as good as Triple H or ever will be. I'm saying people didn't take Triple H's main event character seriously back in 99-2000 until he had those matches with Cactus Jack that showed he's more than just Hunter Hearst Helmsley playing pretend and stepping out of Sean's shadow. They never took him seriously until the street fights, and okay, he is main event.
I disagree that maybe a year and a half ago, we were saying the Miz is main event, and we want him to main event a Mania again.
I can follow.
He's gotten that good.
I can follow through with that. His current character isn't working, I feel.
Okay.
It's that there's something missing. When he was a heel, absolutely, he was firing on all cylinders because he was a little more edge, a little more grit to it. It worked. He's like, I am the main event. I should be doing this. I should be doing that. That's not been happening here, and he's turned around in it, beating Sanity on a 3-on-1 handicap match. It's not quite there. But if he can do this with Shane, it might be that last little step to get back on track, even to where he was.
It's because he's been like a cartoon. He's been too much of a laughable cartoon character. He needs to get dirty.
Yeah. So, Bomber, like I'm saying, I'm not saying he's as good as Triple H. I'm just saying this could help his character like it helped Triple H's back in the day.
Okay.
Right back on the track.
I don't see fucking Shane pulling that level of match out of the Miz. Come on. Here's what's going to happen. Shane is going to blow up in 3 seconds. He's going to sweat all over that fucking ring. They're going to have to change the mat before the next match. So that
it's Falls Count Anywhere. It's not just the ring. He'll sweat everywhere.
All over the people.
Mops.
Yeah.
I'll say this. The match that Miz had on SmackDown this week with Sanity was fun. I'll say that. If they do that kind of stuff, if they go backstage and it's not just all fought like in a ringside area and just out in the crowd and stuff, and they go backstage and stuff, I'll be more on board for this match, because they actually did some, just like Raw did with the backstage segment with the cop cars and the police and all that. It felt like an old school, hey, anything could happen, a fun environment. They did the same thing on the SmackDown the next night with that match with Sanity and Miz. They went outside and looked like he crushed Eric Young's face with a big chest.
That knee?
No, the chest thing.
Oh, yeah.
And
This does not sound like a fun, safe environment, Bummer, that you're explaining here.
no, I'm saying if they go backstage, like, it's a false count anywhere. This is where they can actually make this match stand out. I will remember this match if they go somewhere that's not just where we've always seen them fight, and they make it worthwhile. I think this can turn into a match that I'll care about. But right off the bat, on paper, I don't. I'm going with the Miz either way. But if if Shane jumps off of something,
Which he will.
he's going to have to miss because
Which he will.
that's how he's going to. Yeah, I mean, we'll see what happens. So
That's his MO. That's how it
I'm
works.
just saying, I would like to see them go backstage, maybe go outside the arena, in the parking deck or whatever. That's what I want to see happen from this match for it to be worthwhile. And if they do, I'll probably like it better because I'm not anticipating watching a good match from these two just fighting around in the crowd. So anyway,
Steve Blackman run in. He'll give a kendo stick to the Miz, and the Miz will put Shane out.
That's another Hall of Famer that's going to be getting in before Bam Bam Bigelow, by the way. Shots fired.
Here's the real question: who's the Mania performer? Have they announced? Is it Pitbull?
They did announce it's somebody singing the national anthem.
Oh, Jet, isn't it?
Yeah, Joan Jett's playing Ronda out.
Oh,
and
yeah,
there's a singer that's doing America the Beautiful.
Yeah, I don't.
Oh.
They haven't announced
Limp Bizkit will be there.
Fuck yeah.
Okay,
I'm kidding.
Kid Rock.
Yeah, they'll be cleaning up the garbage later on.
Legitimately, Limp Bizkit will be there.
What do you mean?
The
They're
garbage.
playing Take Her Out.
Are they? What are you guys talking about?
Oh,
Get out of here. All right, so we only got a couple more matches. Let's get through this bad boy here.
Okay.
Triple H versus Batista. No holds barred. So again, if the other match has to go backstage, has to do something different because this. What are you laughing at?
I just thought to myself, it's no holds barred. It's more like no holds known.
Okay, that's decent.
No holes left.
That's decent. I will say that. Triple H does a good Indian Deathlock, by the way. Just want to throw that out there.
Does he?
I from what I remember, maybe not in the past 10 years, but he used to do a decent one. Anyway, this is intriguing stipulations because Triple H, if he loses, he's never allowed to wrestle again. But Batista already said that this is going to be his, like, he wants to end his career against Triple H. So basically, it's career versus career almost. I'm going with Triple H myself. Triple H still has plenty more in the tank, not as a full timer, obviously, but he's got plenty more. Batista, this is going to be a good way to send him off. That's what I got. Lee, what are you thinking here?
Man, I really want Batista to win. I mean, yeah, he's 50 years old. He probably has no business being in the ring anymore. But if he came out as Blue Tista and beat Triple H, I'd pop for that.
Now, let me say, I really am looking forward to this match. I'm not shitting on these guys. I really do want to see this. But I don't see Batista winning. I just don't.
I think Triple H is going to win it. I mean, it just feels like.
Yeah.
He's avenging the honor of Ric Flair and whatever. But I mean, at the same time, it sucks because Triple H as a face just sucks.
Yeah. Peanut, what are you thinking?
I think Triple H easily. I think they didn't have anything for him this year, so they're like, "Oh, we'll just give Batista the match he's been
that's a pretty big
calling us about for." What?
No, I'm saying that's a pretty big match, though. Just if they didn't have anything for him, just give him a match against Batista.
Batista's been begging for this match for a while, and they just been like, "No, why would we do that?" And I don't think that anything set in stone for this Mania. So like, it's a big match. Let's do it.
Yeah.
But I don't think they really wanted to do it. But yeah, Triple H. There's no need for Batista to win. It's just his last little send off. He's gonna lose. Yeah. He's gonna make a lot of money doing his movie things. The build has been fun, but for the actual match, I'm not super looking forward to it. I wasn't looking forward to it 12 years ago. So still not. It's kind of funny that this match is on the card.
Yeah.
If you would tell someone who hasn't watched in like 10 years, like, oh yeah, it's Mania, Triple H and Batista. Like, oh, which one?
Exactly.
But yeah, Triple H.
All right.
Yeah, WrestleMania 21 or WrestleMania 35. Yeah. I'm sorry, what? How far apart were those matches?
Rab, what are you going with here?
Yeah, I'm also betting Triple H. I mean, it doesn't matter.
It does not.
I'll continue with my record of I don't like to watch people wrestle each other.
Yeah.
I mean, the build's been very good. I think the build's been super entertaining. That doesn't mean I have to care about the match.
Interesting. Okay. So you just picking Triple H. Got it. Scott.
Yeah, it's gonna be Triple H because he has a giant ego.
Okay.
Yeah. It doesn't matter who wins. I mean, does it? It doesn't matter who wins at all. Not even a little bit.
Well, if Triple H loses, he's not allowed to wrestle anymore.
Yeah, whatever.
Okay.
This gave away
pro wrestling.
I'm just like giving you the stip. That's it. I'm just saying there is a
Shawn
stip.
Michaels loses, he's not allowed to wrestle anymore either.
Yeah.
Until Backlash rolls around and Batista's like, I want to beat you again, Triple H.
It just doesn't. If Triple H loses,
So Scott, what do you think?
Still wrote a bomber. Kayfabe.
For the record, I did look up Triple H as well. He's 9-13. Nobody's lost more at WrestleMania than Triple H has.
It's been a fact for a while.
No, he has had 22 WrestleMania matches.
Yeah,
because he puts motherfuckers over. There it is.
He does.
People always complain.
And I do want to see Drug Lord Batista get the win because he's been amazing in this. It's been so good.
That'd be fun.
But really, Triple H, the whole story is Batista saying, you can't beat me, and I'm going to prove it and put you out. So Triple H, story dictates, does, and beats him, and doesn't get retired.
Yeah.
Even though this was laughable back when they did it at WrestleMania 29, 6 years ago, when it was Lesnar versus Triple H, and it was like, oh, if Lesnar, if he beats you, you have to retire. And Triple H is like, oh, I can't retire. Oh, God, what would I do? When he was barely wrestling then. It's a laughable thing to have a retirement match for someone who doesn't wrestle.
Well, he does.
That doesn't make sense.
Every year, every so often.
Okay,
he wrestles the Saudi shows
that's
a lot. Yeah,
that's really dumb though. Oh, I can't wrestle anymore. You barely do as it is. The fuck are you talking about?
I can see that.
Business that he loves though.
And we all know it would never stick anyway because Cena lost retirement quote unquote matches and shit like that. So like whatever. He got reinstated 2 weeks later.
So
it's still Triple H to win because he's got to beat Batista once and for all. Because he never has. That's just the story they're doing. There's no reason for this to be anything more than that.
All right, so we're all picking Triple H. I just want to run this by you super quick. What if Ric Flair comes out and fucking boom turns on Triple H, gives Batista the win? There's no point behind it.
No. He turns on Triple H. He still doesn't give him the win.
Ric Flair has been training to be like The Rock lately. If you've seen his YouTube channel, which is great.
I have not.
So heck yeah, he could do that.
I mean, with the story,
I recommend checking out.
It would have worked perfect because, like, it could have been him and Batista. You know how they've been the two that's been the closest in Evolution.
Oh,
setup.
Right.
And that means at the Saudi show, it's Triple H and Michaels against Flair and Batista. Oh,
boom.
God.
Boom!
Oh,
there it
that's
is.
It.
Jobber Radio exclusive. We called it first.
Man.
All right.
And you know who booked this? The Saudi people.
Yep.
Yeah, the Saudi people.
The Saudi government.
So they'll try to make it two worst matches of the year in a row at a fucking Saudi show. That's what they're going to try to do.
By the way, I just want to clarify.
Bam Bam Bigelow in the match.
Saying Saudi is not like a slur, right? I don't know if that's a thing.
Saying Saudi is not a slur.
I'm just making sure. I don't know the actual terms. I don't know the terms.
They're called Saudis.
Okay, yeah. I'm just making sure. I don't know that there's a lot of terms out there that are.
That's fine.
That's fair. That's fair.
Better to be safe than sorry. I'm just telling you, you're all right.
We're just referring to the Saudi shows as the ones where all bets are off because all the money comes out and things that shouldn't happen, like Shawn Michaels wrestling, do.
There it is.
And Bam Bigelow's return.
Oh my God. All right. So moving on, we got Universal Championship match, Brock Lesnar versus Seth Rollins. Somehow, most people are picking Brock Lesnar. Is there anybody in this little chat thing that is going to pick Seth Rollins to win this match?
I'm picking Seth Rollins to win this match.
Whoa. Okay. Well, let's start with you then. Why?
Why not?
Okay. That's a good answer.
And moving on.
No, why is Brock Lesnar going to win?
Well,
because he did last year when we said he couldn't. And now it's like, who the fuck knows when Lesnar wins and loses?
I forgot the reasons why everyone is picking Brock Lesnar.
A lot of people are picking Brock Lesnar.
A lot of people people are picking it because Rollins held the belt on Monday. Oh, it means he's going to lose. And also because other bullshit reasons like that.
This isn't the main event, though, so I don't think that.
Exactly, yeah. No, it's Lesnar, the whole thing with UFC, it's targeted for August. We have a date now for his title match with Cormier, so plenty of time before that happens. Lesnar could easily just go to the Saudi show as well and keep it there too and lose it eventually. Like it's weird.
That's interesting.
We'll get back there.
And people are also that Lesnar has to lose to Reigns because they got to go back to that, and that's the way it goes. No, Rollins can establish himself and move up and be good. I'm still going to pick Lesnar because I don't pick against him now. I don't know.
All right. Peanut.
This is a tough one. I'm also trying to think if I'm excited for the match. I don't think I am.
I don't know.
Trying to think.
I think it's going to be a good match.
It could be fun, yeah.
This is the match
I
that
think,
I called match of the night.
Seth Rollins, I think I originally said that he wasn't probably excited to face Lesnar, but I think he's also one of those people that once he Mania and it's a lot of people, he's the person that adrenaline will take over. So he's going to be all in for it. It's going to be a great match with Seth Rollins. So because it's not the main event. That doesn't matter here, but yeah, Seth Rollins. I think they'll give him his little moment.
So Scott, did you say Brock?
Yes.
Okay, so we got 1 Brock, 2 Seth Rollins. Lee, what are you thinking?
I go Seth Rollins. I think.
Whoa!
I think it's about time. I think it's about time that Lesnar drops the title and gets his fucking face punched in by Daniel Cormier,
which he will.
I mean, we'll see. We'll see.
Let's hear it, Bomber.
I have been in the camp of Brock Lesnar just because of mainly legit. It's just been by group chat. I don't know the wording. The group association, is that the right wording?
I know what you're trying to say.
You're looking for hive mind or something.
That is definitely something I've never heard before, so I'll just say yes.
I know. I mean, you're from the South, but in places where we have vocabulary.
Yes, yes.
I had to at least get one Southern thing in there, right? Come on.
I like how Bomber every time from the South, Bomber's response wants to be, "Well, you're more South than me."
That's true. You're literally at the very bottom of the United States.
But that's not how it works.
Okay, all right. Either way, I've moved north.
Miami is barely the United States. Yeah, you moved north to what was literally the capital of the Confederation.
He moved north, but he moved south.
You moved north to the south.
Yes, I moved.
Like Jefferson Davis and shit live there.
I mean, maybe.
It's south is really a state of mind more than anything else, and
that's right.
You move to a place where I think it's mandatory that you have a Confederate flag up in your lawn. Isn't that the way they do it?
That is, I have not seen a Confederate flag since I've been here, and I'm in Norfolk, by the way, Norfolk, Virginia, or Norfolk. Okay. Norfolk, by the way, that's how you say it.
It's Norfolk.
Yeah, it's Norfolk. That's how it's.
Yeah, they don't like Norfolk.
Yeah, it's not
they
Norfolk.
They don't like Norfolk even a little bit.
They don't like black people either.
Oh my God! There we go. Yes, Vince McMahon runs this city. He's our governor. So what we're gonna do here? I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go with the group, with the popular vote. I'm going with Brock Lesnar. I don't really have a big explanation or reason. I'm more in the camp of, hey, I saw him hold up that title on Raw. That means he's gonna lose, according to Seth Rollins.
You pick because why not?
Yeah, I'm just going with Seth. Sorry, I'm just going with Brock Lesnar here. I'm just going with Brock Lesnar.
I do have the records. I could have pulled these out earlier. Lesnar's 4-4. Rollins is 5-1.
Oh. Shit. Oh shit!
Thank you, JBL.
Time for his ass to lose.
And he fought Terry Funk in Japan.
So you guys know who Seth Rollins lost to, right?
Host.
What?
You're not enlightening us.
Randy Orton. RKO.
Yeah.
It was like the best RKO in history.
I don't know why I thought you were going to say. You know who Seth Rollins is, right?
No. It was best RKO in history. By the way, that's what that was. Best RKO in history. Anyway, moving on. We got 2 final matches here. Kofi Kingston finally challenges for the WWE Championship against the new Daniel Bryan. Okay. Is anybody going to pick Daniel Bryan?
Yeah.
Okay, Lee, let's hear it. Why are you going Daniel Bryan?
Because he's awesome.
Okay. I don't know. I expect you to
Love
go.
it.
I thought you were going to say because Kofi's black. I don't know. I assume that's where you're going.
racist.
Well, that's
I
not
know.
his gimmick.
Well, I'm just
Oh,
saying.
Kofi doesn't have the upper pectoral development to be able to win a world title.
I can. You know what? Well, neither does Brian. What the fuck?
Got bigger pecs than Kofi
A
does.
different prediction.
I guess.
Sure, he does. Brian is. I mean, he's a small guy, but he's built like like a guy who chops wood.
Yeah, and it fucks
if he was
fellas all day.
standing
Like a
next to you, you'd
guy-
be like, "Oh, he's a big guy."
Like
He
a
was-
guy who chops.
He made
wood.
that belt himself.
He's built like a guy who chops wood.
The belt is amazing, no doubt about that.
They have
I'll give you
Have you
that.
replicas.
seen the Total Divas episode where he chops the wood and John Cena does like
I
five?
have seen
I
I have seen that episode. Good episode.
Oh, it's a good one. Yeah.
You guys
They
are the worst.
they have replicas available of that belt now at the WrestleMania Access.
Oh, you better get him because
Of course
Kofi's
they
winning
would.
that title.
Here's a question: where do you think this is going to be on the card?
Middle of the card.
Middle
Yes.
end ish.
I agree. Middle card.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Two,
Like
and
the
I'm like, oh,
it'll
this is gonna be
be-
a great match, but
there'll be
I
an-
feel it's going to be in between a lot, and it's going to have kind of that AJ Nakamura where it's like
Oh no.
Yeah.
they're going to have to work really hard.
there's going to be an hour after this, like two or three more matches after this one, which will be a problem.
That's what I mean. So I'm like, I want this to be a great match, but I have a feeling it's going to get that fall
You
into
know-
that pack of matches at WrestleMania where it's a great match if it was a 3-hour show.
I
and
think
the crowd
what'll-
isn't done, because they
Yeah.
just saw Taker return.
But you know what? I think what'll save them though is how dastardly Brian is and how much they love Kofi.
They love fucking Kofi.
In theory, but I mean,
That-
the crowd
in theory.
gets burnt out.
In theory, but
It's
those guys are
cold.
good enough to pull it out. So
yeah.
My
hey,
prediction though is a feel good moment, but that's where I'm thinking like I don't know if the crowd's
Kofi.
dead. I mean, that might if it's like not first, not second, not third, like fourth. I think it's easily Kofi's going to go up and the crowd will be hot for it. So my
yeah,
pick is
whoever
Kofi.
follows this will have a problem. Absolutely.
Like I'm like, is it going to be like after Taker and Batista? Then this is going to might be just be Daniel Bryan. I don't know.
No. Yeah.
I think for sure. I mean, look, as the person who constantly says, "Well, they have to fuck something up like real badly at least once a show," I don't know that they're gonna. They
Say
can't make
that.
the same mistake twice, right?
yes.
They can't.
they absolutely
Come
could.
on.
Yeah, they could.
Come
yeah.
on, right?
Yeah.
They can't. They come on. Nah.
I don't want to say they could.
You've got Booker T coming out and talking about how he's never been angry about how his match ended, but he sees this as the turning point. You've got like Jesse Jackson talking about it. Probably not, but he might. I haven't heard Jesse Jackson talking about it, but I assume
He might.
Oh my god.
This is great.
they can't mess this one up twice, right? Right.
We'll see.
How does
Right.
Vince wake up that morning? Where is he driving through? What kind of land is he driving through? Is he seeing a lot of trees?
Oh my god.
So, an urban landscape. Look at all these black people.
Oh my god. So Rab, you're going with Kofi then, right?
Of course. I mean, come on, right?
Okay. All right. So we got
Too, right?
Peanut and Rab going for Kofi. Scott, who are you going with?
Kofi. Absolutely Kofi. Despite all the stuff I've said, because I know Rab loves to build and I've not loved it, they've still got the crowd behind it. I will admit that, so it is working. Fair point. It's Kofi. It's Kofi's turn to win. If that wasn't in the plans for Kofi to get the title and win, which it clearly wasn't, he was a last-minute addition. They can always drop it back on a SmackDown. It's not like it has to last forever, but the
They
Mania
will.
moment will. So I think he's going to win it. And yeah, could I see Brian winning and being that much more evil? Oh yeah. It won't be the same for Kofi to win it not at Mania, but it'll still be a big deal for him to win it. That was kind of the point. Like it was Fastlane Mania. It wasn't just Kofi Mania, right? So it's Kofi 100%. I found the records. We got Brian is 5-1.
Jesus.
Kofi is 1-5.
Oh,
Ooh,
opposite. Wow.
So remember, we got tag matches versus stuff. So
yeah.
no, Kofi 100%.
I also am going with Kofi. Look, It's
Surprise.
it's 2019. It's 2019.
Oh,
We
You
have
have rights now. Is that what you're saying?
no. Listen how
what are you setting up here?
listen how
Yeah,
perfect
let
WWE.
this play out.
Watch how WWE is going to. I don't know if brag is the right word after this pay-per-view.
PR.
They're going to have the first African American WWE champion. They have the first women's main event. Guys,
The Rock was a WWE champion.
He
I was
was.
gonna say you're wrong.
Yeah, he was black. Yes.
well, I mean, yes.
Because Rock always said, "I'm a person of color," because he had the Samoan background. too.
The Rock still says that
he's
he
definitively a black man.
was he was a black. The Rock still says that he was
Well,
the first
I mean-
black WWE champion.
Okay.
Yeah.
100% not mixed.
Wow.
Champion.
Wow.
I don't know.
That's racist.
That's not racist. I'm saying this is a big moment for them to make this statement to show
What do you mean
I'm
them?
not saying it's not. I'm
them
just saying
them
the
WWE.
record.
Shut up.
I knew that. Yeah.
you can stop being racist about it.
Kofi was born in Africa. You can go that way.
Was he really?
Absolutely, Ghana.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought he was Jamaican.
No, that's
a
him.
lie.
I'm kidding.
That was the lie gimmick.
I
Yeah,
don't think that.
that was the fake.
I'm kidding.
How
But
about the first WWE champion with dreadlocks?
is that true?
Bray Wyatt.
Bray Wyatt. Oh, yep.
Sorry.
Yep. Bray Wyatt.
Oh, nice.
Already
That was
taken.
quick.
So
The white man
Kofi's.
stole it from him.
You're right. Kofi's not going to be the first anything. So fuck it. I'm going Daniel
No.
Bryan then.
He'll be the first New Day member.
only.
It sucks that they couldn't have WrestleMania in February because he could have won it in Black History Month.
That's true.
That would be like.
I think people still have been promoting him as. I swear, I still have heard people say there hasn't been a.
I'm sure you've heard people
They're
say
saying
They're
it.
wrong.
They're wrong. Yeah.
Okay.
Here's this.
So
So
they can
I
still
believe
promote
Kofi's
it.
parents are black. Like, there's no mixed in that.
Yes.
So, God, we're
Let's
having
say
this
this.
conversation.
Vince didn't know The Rock was black.
I mean,
Goddamn, pal! I just thought he tanned really well.
he probably
Jesus
still
Christ.
doesn't know. Probably, he probably still has no idea.
Do you think he knows he's related to Rocky Johnson?
Probably not.
You just think it's a big coincidence?
Yeah. So I'm saying,
Didn't we have a guy called The Rock before?
I'm saying
He's
this
Don
is
Rocco's son.
this is WWE's big moment. Goddamn. This is their big moment to make these big statements, and I think Kofi is going to be a big part of that. So, I think, and totally deserving, by the way. Don't
Right
come
place, right time.
on. It is.
100.
This has been perfect. Kofi Kingston, after he wins this
Perfect
title,
storm.
better walk right up to Ali, not Mustafa, and suck his penis. That is what needs to happen after this match because
Ow.
he owes him everything.
Only if he gives him
Does
a
he-
witch first.
He doesn't.
No, nobody gets that.
I know. That was the point.
But anyway, no, Kofi owes a lot to perfect timing, and this is his time. So it
And
has to
Ali's
happen.
over there in the Battle Royal.
Yeah, that sucks.
Kevin
That's-
Owens isn't even on the card. Not even in the Battle
Let's.
Royal.
I know.
I mean, let's be fair. Was Ali gonna walk into Mania and win?
No.
No.
It seems like
Was
the
that
rumor
ever in the
was
picture?
it was Ali at Fastlane
yeah.
on the one-on-one, and then it was going to be Owens at Mania. And the New Day were going to do whatever they're going to do. But, things turn into this, and Owens kind of got shafted, and Ali's over in the Battle Royal. And Kofi gets a Mania title match. But no one's like, oh, it should have been me. Because they all fucking love Kofi. It's like, oh, this is good. No, we're fine with it.
And when you look at those two scenarios, this one's way better. Yeah, we don't have Owens on the
yeah.
show, but he may not be announced for that Battle Royal. He could easily be in the Battle Royal. He could show
He'll
up.
be in confection
He could replace Ray for all we know, and it's Owens and Joe.
Well,
And
yeah.
Kofi wins.
Because Owens is a good guy right now,
Superstars-
too. So
Superstars come out. They'll have Kevin Owens have Kofi on his shoulder.
Yep.
He'll
And then
shoot
power-
the
and then
shoot
power
the
bomb
t-shirt gun. He'll shoot the t-shirt gun in the intermission.
God, somebody's got to do that. Okay, so let's move on to the main event here. I think actually Lee was the only one that went Daniel Bryan. So
That's right.
we'll see.
SOS. I hear you jobbing.
oh God, here we go.
And what job is that? Out in the cotton field?
No,
you
my
raiders?
God, cut
right.
this. No, dear God.
Curtain jerkins.
How did this turn into like our show type? Anyway, here we go. The Raw Women's Champion Ronda Rousey, the SmackDown Women's Champion, just emphasize that, Charlotte Flair, and Becky Lynch. Winner take all. There has been no official word of unification. I do hope it leads to that, but just for now, you're just going to hold both Raw and SmackDown belts. So, the buildup has been crazy, yes. I'm going to pick my pick right here. First, it's got to be Becky. This is another scenario where it's got to be, if they don't pull the trigger here, they done fucked up. It has to be Becky Lynch.
You're predicting the perfect Mania. The Mania that you wrote up.
Yes.
And it's your GM mode, and this is who you pick to win.
Exactly.
Not going to happen.
No, they fucked up so bad. I think Vince got the point you're probably going to shit on this. I think Vince got the point last year that people are starting to really shit on his WrestleMania booking and finishes. So I think he's going to give Kofi the win. I think he's giving Becky the win. Well, maybe Rollins. If he gives Rollins a win, people are going to be fucking remembering this show as a very happy one, and I think that's what they're going to try to do here. I'm going with Becky. So, Peanut, let's get you out of the way. What are you thinking?
Thinking Charlotte.
Okay. Wow, that's exact opposite. Okay.
Mm-hmm. I think they like, of course. Why would we're going to listen to them finally? We're going to have the man Becky Lynch have the titles at the end of the show. I think it's going to be Charlotte lifting the belts or the title championships above her head, because that's crowd's going to boo. I don't think they, at this point, I think the old code was that you want to end Mania on a good positive note. I don't think I think they're all right with moving away from that.
Well, they did last year.
This is going to get Charlotte some heat, and I don't know if the rumor's still going around that Ronda's leaving or taking a break, whatever. But I think this just gives this feud more legs in their head because, it is money. Charlotte will be their form of a twist, but I don't see it as much of a twist because I'm predicting it.
All right. Peanuts going with Charlotte, the most hated band in the world. Okay. Rab, what are you thinking?
They can't mess this up, right?
This one, no.
This one they can't.
No. They wouldn't just add her in to make her lose, right?
No.
Right?
They can't.
Right?
Right? Right? They can't. I mean, come on. Right? They can't. Look, come on.
Come on.
I'm kind of in the same boat, the same stupidly optimistic boat as Bomber.
Hey, welcome.
I like this boat. It's a good boat.
They're really gonna try to give us some shit this year. How many times I just sing? I've literally sung so many times on this podcast that they do everything wrong. Mm-hmm. But come on. I can't. This one especially.
It's easy.
I think they can be racist as fuck against Kofi Kingston. I think
Wait,
but this one is, and because especially since supposedly, Vince is super, super high on Becky.
Is he? Wow. Good.
So, yeah, I mean, it's got to be Becky, right?
I do agree.
Yeah.
Want it to be. That's my.
It's not that I want it to be. I think they will do the right thing this time.
Yeah, especially with this one. I think Becky
has want to win.
Becky
go back to that.
I would also want Becky to win. But for instance, I really want the Iconics to win the tag match. I don't think.
Yeah, see, that's a whole different ball game because I want Ronda.
I don't know what I want.
I want Ronda to win.
I think they think is the right thing that they should do, and that people agree that they should do.
The fireworks going off behind Charlotte. When they cut to the camera showing the stage with the fireworks and Charlotte's sparkly outfit,
and then for again, and you think again they want to start muting the crowd? They don't want to do that again.
No,
they know how to
stun the crowd. They want to leave them. I can't wait to see what happens on Monday, because this is what we care about now more than Mania. Is the Raw after Mania.
I don't think anybody would say that. I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy.
People have been saying that for years, actually.
No. I don't think anybody would say that Charlotte winning, they would be like, now I have to tune in.
No, I agree with that point.
Yeah, I don't
agree, yes. But that might be what they're thinking, though.
No, I hope not. No, let's hear it from Lee here. Lee, who are you going with in this main event?
I think Becky's probably going to win it. It just... sometimes it's like it seems so... And they just counterbook that just to be dicks. But I don't see them doing it this time. Like, at least I hope they don't, because man, they're gonna have a lot of people fucking hating on them.
Yeah.
But then of course they're gonna come back and watch the next pay-per-view anyway, even though they say they're boycotting WWE. So
Yeah,
That's true. I'll be here each month.
Either way, Road Dogg's going to take credit for this. So.
Oh, yes, he is.
someone strangle that fucker.
Yes, he is. Let's see.
Armstrong.
Scott, have you given your pick yet?
no,
All right, let's hear it.
no. But yeah, at the same time, I've been saying this since Survivor Series. Becky is beating Ronda at main, and it's going to be the main event. That hasn't changed with Charlotte being added or for the SmackDown title. Now she gets to do a Daniel Bryan moment with 2 belts. That'll be fun. I think that in other cases where you see them fuck up, they don't quite realize what it is, and then they go and they try to fix it when it's too late. With this one, Becky's had new gear for months. They've had the huge push on her. They did it with the Rumble. They wouldn't have added her if they weren't going that route. Then again, I say that, and they've did that with fucking Foley back in. He didn't win, so it just seems like they've done all this entire storyline about look how much he had to overcome to win.
Mm-hmm.
Which is the entire point of all this build that, again, I wasn't a huge fan of, but that's the whole point of it. At the same time, they literally said Charlotte had to go through the same thing. It was a triple threat with Carmella and Becky. So, yeah, could you imagine if Charlotte won this and people were up in arms and Road Dogg goes on Twitter and says, what are you talking about? Charlotte had to overcome Ronda and the man. That's huge. Like, no, that's not the story we're telling. The story is literally she gets handed everything. It would not surprise me if it ended with Charlotte. It really wouldn't. It would not surprise me if it ended with Ronda. But it's going to be Becky. Simply because that is the story. That is what they're going. And sometimes when it's cliched or expected, you kind of want to pay that off. Because there was no way Austin wasn't winning at WrestleMania 14. That didn't make it any less cool when it happened because you knew it would. Like that sometimes you got to do that. So that's what I see happening here.
So, Rab, you already picked, right?
Yes, I already picked.
Okay, so we've got everybody in. Everybody picked Becky except Peanut, who's thinking Charlotte Flair. You went
Record, I do hope they go with Becky.
That's
He
fine.
just trusts nobody.
You're the pessimist. I understand.
Yeah.
He's been hurt before.
He's the
Yeah.
the realist, I think, is the better.
I got interesting thing with this bomber being the
This
women in
Zion
the
for
main
this
event.
episode.
Yeah, with the women being in the main event, there's some other cool stuff. I went digging for facts, so you might like some of this.
Okay.
This is the second non-North American to be in the main event because Andre was from France and Becky's Irish. That's it. They're all Americans and Canadians in 35 years. Also, it's been for the WWE title or the world title. And there was the IC title back at 6 with the Warrior, and now the SmackDown and Raw women's titles. No other title has been main event for that kind of stuff. So it's interesting, all the history they have, and it's like, oh, now these have.
Yeah, and my favorite one on this is the first main event where all the participants in the main event are younger than WrestleMania.
That's true. Rollins was younger, but this time all 3 are younger, and this is the first time everybody in the main event is debuting in the main event since 19 when it was Angle and Lesnar.
Oh.
Ever since then, the main event had someone who'd been in one before.
Oh, that's interesting. And another one, they all have no penises.
That is also true.
That we know.
How
that
did I missed that one.
that
you
we
know what?
know- that
they
we
should
know of.
really be marketing that.
That we know of. Well, actually, we know Charlotte doesn't, but the rest of them, we just assume.
It's a fair bet, I would say.
Bottom line, go back to what Peanut was saying earlier. I'm going Becky, but if I really picked someone I wanted to win, I'd pick Ronda Rousey. I think she's the best.
I'd have no
she's
problem
tops.
with Ronda beating them both. That'd be cool. But don't do that. Don't.
No, I see. That's
They
who,
could.
Yeah,
They totally could.
they could.
Yeah.
She has not lost.
He's
hold
like
on.
the sleeper.
It would
that no
validate
one's
her heel
thinking-
turn and everything too.
Yeah,
Like
That she's
come out Monday and say, you guys were talking about Charlotte, you were talking about Becky. Well, what about me?
Yep.
She'll smear eye paint.
Oh God, imagine what she's
no,
gonna.
actually, her makeup's been good since she went heel. It's been this normal.
Oh
Yeah,
man.
If she did
But
win,
what's it
though,
gonna? What's gonna be for Mania though? It's gonna be fucking weird, isn't it?
Yeah.
She did win. That would really paint them in the corner, though, because it'd be like she's beaten everybody. There's like literally nobody.
Yeah, now what?
Hey, yep, Shayna Baszler. They can bring her up. They could, instead of coming in as a team like they were talking about, they could bring her in to be her rival to start off.
No, thank you.
Well, no, they're both heels. They're both
They could,
heels.
but
They're
that's
both
a bad
heels.
idea.
That doesn't work. You're right. They're both heels right now, so that wouldn't work. You're right. You're right.
NXT doesn't count.
Well, we're talking about calling them up when they call after the Raw after
If Shayna
Mania.
came out there, people would cheer and go nuts for her. And if she attacked Ronda, there's your face.
Or
Thanks,
how
Scott.
about if Becky wins, boom, Shayna comes in, and boom, that's your first challenger for Becky, Shayna Baszler. So, and then give the title
That
to
must be all right.
then give the title to Shayna, and Becky can go back on the hunt again. There it is. It's
They
booked.
do like that because they seem to like to think that the hunt is better than the thrill of victory.
It's a book.
That is a wrestling thing. So
Yep. But yeah,
It's a hike.
that is the WrestleMania card, guys. We just went through all of it. All
To
16,
do it next week.
All 16 matches. Yes, next week we will have a WrestleMania review. We're not going to break down every single match like we did here. We're going to go over some stuff, the important stuff. We'll forget about the non-important stuff, like, I don't know.
And for those who tune into Jabba Radio to hear Zion yell at Bomber, I'm sorry you missed out on that this week.
Oh,
It's been quite,
well, that was going to be a thing.
been quite fair.
yes, we had so much that I thought we were going to talk about with this whole John Oliver thing.
Jeez, just didn't get to it.
Yeah, we didn't get to it.
Well, that was you guys, so.
Yeah, me and him, like I said, we kind of got into it at like 4 a.m.
Woke up to that.
I'm super sorry, guys.
Yeah, I had 100 things. Messages like, "What the fuck?"
I didn't
happened?
think. Yeah, there was.
I just scrolled all the way through.
Yeah.
I didn't read any of it. I don't even. I legitimately don't know who's on what side.
That's good. There's actually we're both
That's
kind of
on.
we're kind of on the same side, but yet he was still kind of like I guess he was just misunderstanding what I was saying and stuff. It was just a miscommunication that blew up. And actually, truth be told, now that you say that, he hasn't looked at our Jabba Radio Facebook chat since that night at Monday. So that's also, I don't know.
No, you got frustrated. Whatever.
Yeah,
I don't think he's holding it against you.
Well,
You guys do that all the time.
that is true. That is true. This would not be the first.
No, he's got he's got real heat now.
Yeah, better get the dirt sheets.
This is the character Matt Zion speaking.
Yeah, better hit it. Yeah, this is Matt Bell. Yeah, get the dirt sheets up. Get the dirt sheets going. But I do want to have the conversation because I want everybody involved, or as many people as we can get talking about it to see all angles. But we'll do that another time. This is gone on long enough. So
Before we let go, and since we just talked about, I just want to have one question for all you guys. Did you guys think what did you guys think of the women's segment on Raw? Did you think it was goofy or did you think it was good?
The brawl with the police
Yes.
cars and everything.
Yeah.
I liked it a lot.
Yeah, I thought it was all right.
There seems to be a split decision online. Some people think it was really stupid and goofy.
People
And
were getting nitpicky about
What's
the
yours?
shots.
Oh,
Just
I think it
your
was
opinion.
awesome.
It was great. That Charlotte's knee to Ronda, my fucking
It looked
god,
Oh
great.
my god!
So
yeah.
replayable.
just boom.
um,
Kicking the car window out when Becky's head is next to said car window was like, what the fuck are you doing?
Wow,
Yeah,
since
my-
they pulled that kind of segment off, so it was a nice.
Issue
Yeah,
with
it was-
it is
That's true.
where-
It's been a while since we got one of those.
It was. I honestly love when they put him in the car and they both turn and look and they realize they're in the same car.
oh yeah.
And it just goes. It goes off. It was good. It was fun.
My only issue is where they placed it on the show. That's about it.
That
Oh,
should have.
yeah.
It should have ended with that.
How that didn't end the show.
That's true.
Uh,
I actually saw it both ways. It was definitely goofy, over the top, but that's also kind of why I fucking loved it, because it was when Ronda Rousey took off with the car and smashed into the other cop car. I was like so
that
happy.
shit didn't make any sense. That was awesome.
She couldn't steer. Her hands were cuffed.
I know.
Whatever, right?
I was so happy. I was very happy. Like, that is the stuff that we used to get all the time, and like when you see it, it's so rare now, and it's like, oh my god, this is what we used to get all the time. We were so spoiled back in the day.
Well, and think of it too.
Sorry.
Oh, go ahead.
What? No, okay. I am of the belief that wrestling should be a little goofy.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
A little over the top.
of course.
So, yeah.
Should be over the top. Should be a little offensive at times. I'm all right with it.
There's room for that kind of stuff because you're scripting it and faking it. You can have that stuff with the police and whatnot. And it works with Ronda's gimmick about being like, I don't care about anything. Works with Becky's gimmick about being arrested before. Charlotte looked a little awkward in that because that doesn't fit her character really. You're a Flair. You're being given opportunities. Why are you fighting cops? That's weird to me. Ric Flair wouldn't have been doing that, would he?
Well, no, because Ric Flair would have the fucking cops protecting him from the fans as he tried to leave the arena.
And he would have been
so
bleeding.
there's a bit of a difference there. It just didn't seem to fit. Like, I can do this too. Go away, Charlotte.
Of course, that's back.
Weird.
Of course, that's back when people legit wanted to like stab Ric Flair, you know, because he won. You know, like it's a different climate now. So the cops are just the comedy fucking Keystone Cops. And they're doing stupid stuff to allow these three chicks to fucking get really stiff shots in on each other.
Now think of this though, going back to like when it was Austin and those guys and doing that, and even like Cena and JBL doing things and all these different feuds. The women never got to do that. They never had those feuds.
And bra and panty matches.
Exactly. Or mud matches and whatever. And they're doing this match and no one's like, oh my god,
matches.
These women are crazy. It's just no, they want to kill each other. And happen to be women. Like they've kind of gotten to that point until Stephanie McMahon says, "Oh my God, women had a backstage segment with the police. I invented women." Like we're getting away from the fact
now
that
I remember she's going to come out,
right?
intro them, be ringside.
We've gotten
Becky's going to win.
We've gotten away. We've gotten away from the fact that they keep pointing it out so much to just like, no, it's there. Look, also here. So that's good. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah,
but stupid heels. No, that was she's towering over them because she's a McMahon.
Yeah, that's definitely one of the moments. The whole backstage segment that's going to be a moment that we remember on Raw for a long time. So I think it was goofy, yes, but it was what helped.
Going to make a future top 50 Raw moments.
It was the right goofy, yeah.
Yeah, no, hopefully it makes the top moment. I think it was pretty good. All right, well, I guess that is it for this episode. I will say that I'm more excited about this show than last year. So,
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. Let's throw that out there, Bummer. Are you excited for any of the shows otherwise, like Hall of Fame or NXT or Supercard? Like, they're really ramping up the tie stuff in again. So
yes, I am amped up for the NXT for sure. G1 Supercard, I'm somewhat excited. I'm looking forward to watching it, but I'm not like hyped up for it. I'm not like super excited for some reason. I don't know why.
At least there's going to be Japanese wrestlers on it this time.
Yes, that is true.
Yeah, you got fucked out of that. Yeah.
Yes, I was very disappointed about that. The Hall of Fame, I'm not really a big Hall of Fame guy as far as like the ceremony and the show. It's
a weird class.
I actually like the class.
Who's the main event? Who's the main event?
DX.
DX. I think the class is okay.
Yeah. What is it? It's DX, Tori Wilson, the Hart Foundation, which is just Brett and Anvil, Honky Tonk Man, and Brutus Beefcake.
I want to see what Honky Tonk has to say.
I thought he was in.
Remember, they're cutting down the speeches and everything.
And there's a Warrior Award
Mandela effect. I thought Honky Tonk Man was in.
Nope.
He should have been, actually, but no.
Nope, he's never been in yet. He's going in now.
Yeah, well, there we go.
He was a little on the outs with the Fed.
Oh, and Harlem Heat. Fuck. Harlem Heat also.
Yes,
they went in last year.
Oh, that would be good.
No, Harlem Heat's going in this year.
Yeah, Harlem Heat's going to be great. I'm really excited about that.
You just lost time and space.
Hulk Hogan does a run-in on the Harlem Heat fucking thing.
Well, Hogan's inducting Beefcake.
Yeah, because Booker
Still
T...
no Vader.
Booker T and Bret Hart both get their second Hall of Fame ring here.
And how many will DX
have? Michaels.
Michaels will have another one?
Yeah, Michaels will have two as well. It's Michaels, Triple H, the Outlaws, China, and X-Pac.
And they can't bring in Vader or Bam Bam on this one because I mean they've already got Anvil on there and he's dead. So
well, I mean, so many people.
It's not like they're in Jersey for Bam Bam. Oh wait,
no. First of all, I kind of mentioned this before on one of the streams on Twitch. Listen, everybody was getting so mad when Beefcake was announced. They're like, "Why not Bam Bam?" I'm like, dude, it's not like Beefcake took his spot by himself. Like, it's not like he was the one that took it. So many people were mad at Beefcake because it wasn't Bam Bam. I'm like, it's not.
Yeah, that's dumb.
What the hell? Beefcake had a longer run in the Fed than Bam Bam did.
He did, yeah. But I think Beefcake's more deserving than Bam Bam. They're not exactly that
I would
much more, but they're even-ish.
It's
you
arguable.
want to fucking real talk? Bam Bam Bigelow was never better than when he was doing fucking Memphis back in the day when he was just starting out.
Maybe I really enjoyed him in WCW, but I mean,
I really enjoyed him in ECW.
He had some funny moments, some good, well, not funny, but fun moments. And true story. My dad actually wrestled him, by the way. Just want to point that out. Yep.
And in WWF, he never really got to be the real Bam Bam Bigelow. He never got to be the monster heel that he was everywhere else. So.
Yeah, kind of like a Vader situation.
I'm always bitter about Vader because he literally was on borrowed time, and they could have put him in even in Atlanta, and they never did. And now he's died. And like, guys,
they had a plan to kill Anvil already, so so they can't have two dead people in on the show.
Well, and it's not with Bulldog, Owen, and Pillman because Owen's wife will never let that happen for him. So you can't put in the Hearts without Owen. Just put in the fucking Bulldogs as well. Like, just get it over with. They're not in yet. It's ridiculous.
We'll see. There's plenty of time. There's always next year, the year after that.
Yeah, but eventually people die, and it's like, posthumous induction for someone that we could have put in 5 years ago when they were alive.
I do agree.
That's shitty. That's real shitty.
All right, so Peanut's making his noises. That means it's time to get out of here, guys. I hope you enjoy WrestleMania 35. We will be back, like I said. We'll do a recap, what our thoughts were, how we thought it went down, and if we thought, well, I guess Lee won't because, I'll
tell you all about the awesome MLW show that I watched this weekend. Because legit, if you're not watching their TV, they're the best fucking wrestling TV show right now.
Okay. I will have to take your word for it because, unfortunately, I have not seen it, but I would take your word
on YouTube.
For it.
I haven't seen an MLW show since 2003.
Wow.
They're fucking...
I've heard they're doing good things. I just haven't had time to check it out.
I got so many other things going. Like, I'm watching Impact still. I'm watching NXT.
Well, you should cut Impact out of your fucking watch
How?
and go to MLW.
Speaking of that, Impact's on right now.
No, Impact is consistently good. It's actually been consistent.
And it's on right now. God damn it. Okay.
They murdered a girl in the middle of the ring.
They cut her in the throat. Yeah, they cut her throat.
It was in the undead realm.
Yeah, it was in the undead realm.
That's what's gonna win Lee over.
I know.
Shit.
They had to kill Allie off. She's going to AEW. So, come on.
Oh God.
Yeah, I remember. I still remember to this day when I was a kid, and they shot Hulk Hogan in the head when he was going to WCW. They took him up behind the woods. They shot him in the head, blood everywhere, and I was like, "Oh, he must be moving on."
I missed that one. I missed that episode of
Putting old Yeller out of his misery, pal.
You can catch it on the Network Bomber for only $9.99 a month.
Well,
whatever they take out of my fake account.
I'm already a network member, so perfect. All right, guys, that's it. We're gonna get out of here. We will see you guys next week.